Hello! Hey, welcome in! Happy Thursday, December 3rd. This is our first stream of December, actually. Last time we spoke, it was the last day of November, so how y'all doing since then? Ready for the last month of the year? We're here. Let's do it. Alright, you know the drill. Let's see if I can get this game volume. Test, test. Okay, that looks good. Let's run a game, check the audio. Tonight we're going to be playing... we're going to run some matches against johnnydemonicpdx. Starting in about an hour. On the top of the next hour at 7 p.m. my time, Eastern. So wherever you're watching. Less than an hour we'll be kicking that off. And I think I saw him start his stream already too. So I also need to pull that up on my screen so we get synced up. So then when we hit the next top of the hour, we're gonna give our boy Johnny a Discord call. And then anyone following, you can have both of our streams up and follow along with the match, okay? Sounds like a plan? Yeah, I think so. We've been doing, I think this is our, I mean the title says week 12? 13? I don't even know anymore. Where are we at? This is week 12. But we skipped like 3 weeks because of holiday and bye-week trips, so I think this is our 9th match. So we've had a good run, you know, great season so far, and we still have a couple more lined up to close out the year, so this isn't the last one. However, this is the oldest machine we're playing. I think the first solid state one. This Bally 1980 pin called Mystic you see here. Audio's looking good. So maybe check that a bit. Get this quick one game in first. Get better set up. Should probably promote the stream on the social medias too, huh? Alright, we'll do all of that after this test. Yeah, the first 10 minutes is always a test run, so let's just get some audio content here. Alright, great. Oh man, my iPad is still having a problem. So ever since like 2 days ago, my iPad's starting like shutting down every 2 minutes. It's really annoying. What is that noise? What is that beeping? That was really weird. Okay, there was some weird beeping noise there, but when I started a game it stopped, so that's good. Right on. So let's see how we're looking sounding. Let me pull this up. Oh, yep, I see Johnny streaming, so let me get him onto my screen as well. Right now I have Home Alone going on. It's Home Alone night on Freeform's 25 Days of Christmas. My favorite rewatch every year. Home Alone 2. Only because I only had the Home Alone 2 VHS tape growing up, and I never had Home Alone 1. So I grew up just watching that one over and over, you know? You know, your limited VHS tape collection, right? Okay, that's good. Let's get Johnny's stream on that screen. We'll have both up. Turn this up. You know what I think doesn't exist yet that should? There's like, so games like this, right? With a simple beat. I don't think anyone's ever remixed it to be like a rap and like rap over the beat too. There's a potential market there. No one's gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Stream stabilizing, I think. Yeah, we dropped 1% of frames. That's not so bad. Johnny, where are you at? Here you are. Duel of the Magicians. Cast my basement TV. So since my iPad's out of commission, I guess I'm gonna try stream managing them from my phone. this work? I don't know. I guess we're gonna... Oh. Casting's not working. Cast, damn you. Oh, Johnny's got the fingerless gloves popping there. I see. Cast. What the heck? Something went wrong. Please try casting again. Hey Google, exit TV. Okay, let's start from the home page here. Cast. Why is nothing wanting to work today? Alright, I guess I can't. Jeez, I guess I can't have the stream up. How's the stream looking? Okay, I think we're streaming okay at least. Is it just his stream? Like, what if I pull up another stream? What if I pull up my own here? Casting. Okay, mine shows up fine. For some reason I can't pull up Johnny's stream on my TV down here. Let me try again. Maybe if I reset the app, right? Did you try shutting it off and turning it back on again? Let's see. Here you are. johnnydemonicpdx. I don't understand, but whatever. Doesn't want to work. Okay. I mean, normally when I have matches with people, I like to have their stream up on my TV so I can kind of see what's going on in between. And my iPad is also not working, so I can't pull it on there. So I'm not sure what to do. I guess I just don't get to watch their stream. Or I guess I'll put it on my phone, which is kind of lame. Okay, in that case, hey Google, play Freeform.
Alright, playing Freeform for YouTube TV on Basement TV.
Guess I'm gonna have Home Alone in the background tonight instead of the person I'm playing, which doesn't make sense, but I guess I'll use my phone to pull up his stream. I can watch from here. That's something. We'll go with that.
Because I didn't know what was going on.
There he is.
But they were sort of superimposing each other's streams together as they were both live. So I started watching stuff. Yeah. Yes. But,
Okay. So trying to remember what we trained on Monday. Which apparently is a defensive strategy according to Johnny, because he said this game's brutal, even the nudging doesn't help, so great, because we can't nudge anyway. But what I do know about these older games, reiterate on, is that you kind of want to light the spinners to increase their value and then drip the spinners, right? So on this table, you see on the far left and the far right, the spinners, when lit, are worth 1,000 a spin. So I kind of want to prioritize that, I think, and not drain, which is easier said than done. Because when they aren't lit, they're worth only 10 points a spin, which is pretty not good. But to light it, we want to get it in that saucer up there in the middle, like I just did. There it is. See how it's going up by the 1,000. Oh boy. But according to Johnny, the big points rely on actually the tic-tac-toe grid right here. But I find that it's a dangerous game railing against drops in your face because they're just going to drain you. And it sounds like we've been getting pretty good score. According to him, a decent score is like 300,000. And when going for just the scoop and the spinners, we've been averaging maybe like 400,000, I'd say. We broke like 1 million 1 or 2 times, right? Oh, 986. Oh, it was pretty close. We did like a couple times. But actually, let's see how this works. If we go for the drops, just been kind of avoiding it because this is just a dangerous shot. And again, we can't nudge, so. But again, he said nudging doesn't help, so maybe it's a wash. Camera went out. Let me trap the ball and bring that back online. It's expected. Every 30 minutes, we're gonna have to do this. Okay, we're back. There we go. What if we go for these drops when the spinners aren't lit? Okay? How about that? And then when they are lit, we'll prioritize the spinners. Whoops. I didn't get it on accident anyway, right? But spinners aren't worth anything unless you get that. You get it lit with that saucer at the top. Oop, just go with some drops here. Let's see what happens if we go for drops. I do understand that you clear the drops two ways too. Like it's either lit for the eye or the pyramid, the triangle. And it seems to change whenever the pops are hit. See how like the eye or the triangle is lit? It alternates based on the pops. Oh god, I don't know if it's anything else like the slings, but I know the pops do it. Looks like we have all the eyes except for the top right one. Okay. And right now it's lit for it. Oh, but we have spinners. Just rip those spinners when it's lit. Like that. This is ball 1, by the way. Alright, I have to tell you what ball it is because since it's the older pin, the scores are on the back glass instead of its own DMD, or its own display in the middle. So it's actually on the right side of where I'm capturing this angled score you see below me. Why did it unlit, dude? Oh shit. Let's see how this bonus is. 130, 180. Is it like 50,000?
It's dangerous, but you can start getting into this crazy money. The alternative strategy.
Yeah, get it. Spinners all day.
Oh
shit.
This carries over, so that's a bit good. But now, again, I always call it shooting gears.
Battle of the Mystics incoming. 253. Okay. Ball 1.
And this is the target. Check this out. The target on this one really fun. You have to hit it at just the right angle.
Oh shit. Ball 2. Dos bolos. Okay. Alright. This might be the lowest point. We'll get this game out of the way. Ball 3. Of 3. Oops. Woo! Woo! Nudge would have saved that nicely, I think. You know, I'm gonna try to pull up his stream again.
He's just so chill. Like, it's a good stream to just lurk on while you're working throughout the day. He's hilarious in a very, I don't want to say monotone. I'm definitely a very monotone person, but he's not as bad as me. But, you know, he's got I guess I would say a soothing voice that way.
Cast. Please work. I don't understand. Is it because it says, sorry, something went wrong. Please try casting again. Type error not supported source. Unspecified code 4. I'm wondering if it's like his stream settings that my cast does not agree with, but it says 1080p 60. Let me try like pulling up someone else's stream, like MPT3K. Let's see. Okay, so his plays Small Town Pinball. His plays, I don't get it. Is Johnny's like the only one that won't show up? The only one I care about tonight? Pinball Time's up. And then here's Johnny. Something went wrong. What the heck? Citizen Mars. That pulls up just fine. Oh, he's got a friend over today. Myself. Myself pulls up. I don't get it, man. Alright, I guess not. I guess I could watch myself. That's no fun. Right. Hey Google, play Freeform. I guess we're just gonna have Home Alone on tonight.
Okay.
I mean, it won't matter to you guys, but
Basement TV.
for me, that's the energy in the room. Kevin McAllister energy. In that case, I'm gonna pull up Johnny's stream on my desktop here, and I'm gonna have to watch it on mute so that until we get on our call, so it doesn't override our stream here. Okay. Let's see, twitch.tv/johnnydemonicpdx. Just gotta do what you gotta do, you know? Pull this on the left side. Okay, there you are, buddy. Got you up one way or another.
I think
I'm gonna have to mute you, sorry.
come on.
As much as I want to hear. But we'll get his audio in when we start our call. Oh, I should put a timer for that. Hold up. Let's see, we're gonna get on call in about 40 minutes. Set the timer to 40 minutes. Start. Display. There we go. Nice little countdown for you. That's where we're gonna begin our match, okay? When that timer hits 0, we're gonna start giving Johnny a call, and then we're gonna run some matches together. Cool? Great. Let's run some more practice games here. Alright, looks like we've got the eyes and the 3 across at the top. Oh, the slings also alternate the eyes and the pyramids. Okay, noted. Looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 of the eyes. Need the bottom 2. If you want to complete it. Right. Let's complete the eyes. There we go. Got all the eyes. Now we can try to go for the pyramids. Oh, we missed the bottom eye. What the heck? Oh, because it swapped. Okay. What is it on now? Nothing. It's just worth 2,000 a pop. I'm sure the bonus will like pay out a lot too. Rip some 1,000 spinners, because why not? You don't always have it lit, so when you do, you want to take advantage of that, you know, I think. Alright, buddy. Okay. Need to hydrate, that's what it is. Stick it to the Propel Cherry, last one in the fridge. Cheers, you guys. This beard is pretty full. I'm gonna shave it tonight too. You know what? We did it. Did the no shave November just for the memes. Although no one seems to care, so but there it is. It was nice not having to shave every week though, because that's normally what I would do. It's a real chore in my eyes, you know. I don't like how like This part especially always is really annoying when you're talking or smiling or eating. Food gets in your beard when you eat. I hate it. No beard for me. No beard life. At least not for now. So I'm gonna do some shaving tonight now that November's over. We're in a new month. And it's not like I go outside anyway, so the argument of keeping me warm in the facial region is invalid. Alright, alright, look at that. What the mother? 250, okay. See, that was going for drops. Let's just go for straight spinners and see the difference. Let's get that salsa. Come on, baby. Oh, I gotta stop like holding that over. Ugh, doesn't work. Look who it is! Fresh Generator. My old brother Mel. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Yeah, cool cats. Thanks for being here. I know we caught up last night and told you I was doing this, so appreciate you taking time to stop by. I'm playing on my virtual pinball tonight, actually. So this is it's pretty much like a computer, and the play field that you're looking at on this side, this is just a big monitor. Yeah, let them emotes fly, baby. You could also mix it up. You make a little party mix of kappas and whatnot. Mel, oh Mel. You know, Mason popped in stream one time randomly too. I should tell him you're in here. Maybe he'll come by. Let me hit him up. Let's get the whole gang in the stream tonight. Let's catch up. I told Michelle you'd be in there tonight too, so maybe you'll see her in chat. All right, Mason, where you at? Let me give him a text real quick. Tell him we're all here. Mason. TV. That's your wife saying hi. Hey, bro. Good to see you. This is what I look and sound like now. Not much has changed. So tonight we're playing our virtual pinball, right? So there's like hundreds of games on here, but tonight we're playing Mystic because this week I'm doing a matchup against another Twitch streamer, johnnydemonicpdx, and I'm gonna give him a Discord call at 7. So in like half an hour. Oh yeah, I have a timer right there too. So when that timer's up, we're gonna give him a call and we're gonna run some matches together, just for fun. It's not for like any rank or anything, but it's kind of what I've been doing like for the past couple months. Just like every week, I focus on a machine, and then I play a match with one of my friends. So it's just a way to keep it social in these distancing times, right? So, but great to have you guys here. Hope I can provide you with some background content while you. What time is it for you? Maybe like 4:30 as you wrap up your workday. You guys both been working remotely? What's it like up there in the north, my Canadian friends? I just texted Mason, so maybe we'll see him soon in chat too. We'll have a big reunion in the Twitchosphere. But yeah, so aside from this virtual pin I'm playing on tonight, I do have 3 other mechanical ones that I alternate streaming between, and that is the Space Jam you see behind me, and I have a Revenge from Mars over there, and my last 2 streams I was like fixing that up. I think Mel was watching that last night. And then the Monopoly, the original one, we bought a couple years ago. That's upstairs in the living room. But these 3 are down here, and we are expecting a brand new inbox. Oh god, that's gonna drain. We're expecting a new inbox Avengers Premium in 2021. So very exciting to close the year and get closer to that delivery. How do the matches work? It's kind of something I came up on my own. I mean, so because of social distancing, there's been a lack of like competitive pinball, right? And normally we would go out on location, and you know the host would do some tournament matches, and you know that would be the good times we were used to. But since there's none of that anymore, with barcades being closed and people not coming out, mainly that they're being closed. The competitive pinball scene, known as IFPA, which stands for International Flipper Players Association or something like that. They came up with this thing called IFPA Challenge Rankings, known as ICR, right? And with ICR, you can run matches against anyone who's open to it. And you could run any type of match. You could run for like high score, or you know, it could be like a timed match, like a race to start multi-ball, who's the first to start multi-ball, things like that. And that's worth like point rankings, you know? And so since I only own like 3 machines and this virtual one, I had an idea to play against some people on the virtual one. So that's how this idea came about. So I kind of scheduled weeks of that. And but then I found out shortly after that virtual pinball machines are not valid in that format. But people can play each other in different machines, which doesn't make sense to me, but I guess, you know, whatever, them's be the rules. And so that's why when I do my virtual matches now, on my virtual pin versus my opponent's real pinball, we don't log it for those points, we just do it for fun. Just a way to get connected, you know. It's in the 40s, been around 10s a couple days. Yeah. And that is that Fahrenheit or Celsius? I assume that's Fahrenheit. Celsius would be like sub-zero, wouldn't it? 10 degrees Celsius? I don't know. I'm not. What's the conversion rate? Like 9/5 platform 9 3/4 or something? Right? Celsius, Fahrenheit? Something like that. Abracadabra! So normally I use my iPad to help give me like an additional screen to supplement my setup. However, earlier this week, my iPad started having an issue where it like shuts off every like 2 or 3 minutes. It's been really, really annoying. And so I could like I can't barely use it. You know, Apple products, am I right? And I've never trusted them to like update my OS. So I got this iPad maybe like a long time ago, like 2017. It's like 3 years ago. So you know, by that time, normally your iPad would crap out, and you'd be forced to buy a new one, right? So I've been holding out on updating the OS for fear of that. And it was so far so good, but it was just randomly, like on Wednesday, it just started to shut down every 2 minutes, and it won't stay on. It sucks. So my plan is to go to the Apple Store on Saturday and see what they can do with it. They're probably going to make me update it, but I want to at least check with them first, see if there's anything else they could do. If not, I'm going to update it there with them. So if they update it and it still doesn't work, then I can, you know, make us think about it. And then, I don't know, and see what happens from there, right? Fahrenheit, okay, yeah. 10 degrees, 46. Oh. How does winter weather in Canada compare to New England? You know how over here it's like we get like all seasons throughout the day? So the morning would be like, oh no, that's fall. That's New England fall, right? Where the morning would be like cold, and then the day would be like, it would get really hot. So then by the time you leave work, you're like dressed inappropriately. You're like sweating, and then by the time you get home, it's like freezing again, and then it repeats. It's kind of like that, or is it just like cold all the time? This game is brutal, by the way, and it's known for that, I guess. I mean, I've never played this machine in real life, but the guy we're gonna play with later, Johnny, who owns it, he said it's pretty tough, especially when there's no ball save for these older machines. So in the new ones, you get like a pity timer, right? If you do certain flips and you don't hit anything, it'll usually give you the ball back, but not these ones. Not in the 80s, baby. This machine was 1980. And do it like that back then. This thing would just eat up your quarters quickly. But the strategy I do know for this is to light the spinners, because the spinners would normally be worth like 10 points a spin. Oh my god. And I can't nudge too, that's another thing. It's virtual, which is an important feature. The far left right spinners there, each spin is usually worth 10 points, unless when it's lit it's worth 1,000, and to light it you just have to get the ball in the saucer up at the top, right above the Illuminati eye right there. So that's kind of what I've been trying to do. You get 2 weeks of fall in the beginning of September and then straight up winter. Yeah, that's it, right? That's what it is in the north. Just white. Does the snow behave any different up there? Oh my god, that's gonna drain. That's a stupid drain. I didn't even get to flip it. Still fluffy, shovelable. Do you have to do a lot of shoveling? Is there any public service to just do it for you so you don't have to shovel, or does everyone kind of just have to shovel their own shit? Whole new world to me, man. What's it like up in the north? With the White Walkers and the wall. Cold AF, but snow is nice and fluffy. Okay. How does Popcorn like it? Your extra medium floofer. Likes to run around. I mean, he seems pretty well coated for that kind of weather, right? Isn't he? Or do you put like a sweater on him? He seems like he can tough it out. What's up? Who's that? We don't know games. Hello. Thank you for the follow. Oh my god. And there's a lovely drain for you. That's how we'll welcome you in. How you doing? Cheers to you, bud. We're playing Mystic tonight, and we're gonna have a match against johnnydemonicpdx in about 25 minutes. That's a countdown there. We're gonna give him a call on Discord, and then if you want to have both of our streams up, you can, and then you can see him side by side. I can't even do that because for some reason I can't get Johnny's stream up on my TV. It says like there's an error, but other streams I can't. I don't know. Maybe it's like something with his codec. You doing all right? Just came over from Johnny. Oh, nice. Right on. Yeah, welcome in. Johnny's friends are friends of mine. Fresh Generator is also in chat as my my long time way back best friend from high school. He lives in Canada now, so we're just catching up. I was just chatting with him last night for like the first time, like all pandemic, pretty much. And so it's nice to have you both here tonight in chat. Make friends, you guys. We're all here for the love of pinball. So if you're new to my channel, I stream pinball mainly, like 2 times a week. This is a virtual pinball I'm playing on right now. So it allows me to play with my friends in this crazy matchup idea I've been having. So I appreciate all my friends that have so far coordinated that with me. This is like our 9th match, I think. And we have a couple more planned before the end of the year. But aside from this virtual... Oh my goodness, that was such a bad flip. Aside from this virtual pin, we do have a few other mechanical pins. So we have the Space Jam that you see behind me. And we have Revenge from Mars. Oh my goodness, I need to get better. I need to get it together, man. That was ball 3. Revenge from Mars over there. And this basement I renovated with my dad last year. And then, what else? We have our Monopoly upstairs in the living room. That was our first pinball acquired about 2 years ago. Yeah. You want to play the Monopoly one again? It was your favorite. Yeah, I think it's the only one you played, right? So, favorite and least favorite. Hate it and love it the most. But yeah, I've been doing some good mods on that since, you know, when you have your first pinball machine, like, I like just learned a lot from that one and just modded the shit out of it, and then to the point where, you know, I kind of did all I could, I felt like, until you get some other machines, and then you kind of spread the love a little more. It keeps you busy. It's nice, you know, it's like working on a car or something. Something you use, right? Nice and mechanical. So that has been fun for sure. Oh boy. Oh, come on. Alright, that's ball one. Dedicated virtual table, wonderful. Yeah, exactly. There's hundreds of games on here. I haven't even uploaded any new ones since I bought it, because the last guy already uploaded like, I think there's like 450 machines on here, and I haven't even played them all yet. I've just been kind of making my way through them casually here and there. There's some good modern ones. Well, not too modern. Like none of the new games with LCD screens, but pretty much like most of the DMD ones are on here. I think the most like recent one I've played is, to my memory, Metallica. Metallica's on here. I played against Brian O'Neill on Metallica, another Twitch streamer, like a few weeks ago. That was another one of our matches. That went well. That actually was probably the fanciest one because Brian O'Neill is like a developer, so you know he's very technical mind, right? So he was able to set it up so that I streamed my video components to his channel, to his server, and then he pulled it down, and then he set up his screen on like one layout so that I just hosted his channel when we were playing each other, and then his channel had both of ours in one, and it was really nice. It was one of my older streams. If you're interested in it, since it was his stream and not mine, it's not on my Twitch channel, but it is on my YouTube playlist. You can see how he set that up. It was really nice. He also has Frontier, which I know Johnny Demonic has, so I was trying to convince him to get in touch with each other to run, you know, a match on that, because he can set that up, and that'd be pretty cool too. Sure, people are working on new ones. Yeah. I mean, so you can upload new tables on this virtual pinball software. It's called Visual Pinball X, and it's the tables on here are a mix of ones that are like fan-made. Oh, what the heck? Didn't even get to flip that. See, so that's not fair. Ball two. It's a mix of fan-made ones that are like what do you call it? Reproductions of real machines, like this one, for example. And then there's also ones that are made, that were coded professionally, like the ones you see on the Pinball FX3 app, which is like on every platform. That's also in this library. So, and on those, I can actually nudge. There's these extra buttons above the flipper buttons here, that when I press it, it would like simulate a nudge. So that's a nice feature sometimes, but when you want to play a reproduced one of the real machine, these ones do not have that function. I'm sure there's a way you can hack it, but you know, I haven't quite dug into the code yet. I've just been too afraid to accidentally update the wrong thing, and then it would like mess up the whole sync setup for this, because this is essentially like a PC, right, with 3 screens. There's a play field down here, and then there is the score display, and then there's the translite up above. But this table's old, so the translite is the score display, which is kind of why I have like a funky sideways thing to make it work there. Frontier's the best soundtrack. Yeehaw! Yeah. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's how we're doing. We got about 18 minutes. We're gonna run some matches. It'll be a good time. Oh my god. So our lineup to close out the year after this week. Next week, planning to play Whitewater, which is another fun machine I love, against the Cephalopod. I know he's been working to restore one. He like completely stripped it. Oh my god. Completely stripped the playfield. Cleaned it, you know, waxed it, put everything back together. And if he puts it together in time, I'd like to play against him on that next week on Thursday. But I messaged him yesterday.
Who needs to let this off the backs?
Who keeps the Martians under wraps?
We do. Wild Dog Arcade. Hello, first cheer of the month. Yes, that's right. Way to take the lead, buddy. Thank you for the bits. Really appreciate it. Also, how you doing, Ed and or Gary? There was another streamer that we played a match in earlier this season. I think it was like week 2. It was really early on. You guys are pretty much part of the pilot program, so appreciate you for that. And also your presence, and of course the bits. Cheers. Thank you guys. Drinking some Propel Cherry tonight. I have tried many flavored... Oh man, I gotta turn my camera back on. I've tried many flavored water. And I find that Propel is my favorite. There you go. At least the audio doesn't cut out, right? Knock on wood. It was a lot of fun. I like your new format doing the versus mode. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. You know, it's a way to keep in touch with your friends. So you got to get creative during these pandemic times. So tonight we're gonna run some matches on Mystic against Johnny Demonic, and this is actually the oldest pin that I'm doing a match on. So it's like all new to me, but if there's anything I remember about playing these older solid state games in real life is that it's notoriously brutal like that. You would drain quickly, and nudging doesn't help you, so we can't nudge anyway, so that's fair. But also there's no ball save. And there's no multi-ball either, so you know, it's just straight up pinball skill, right? It's like, don't miss a shot. This is how they did it in the 80s. Since this was a Bally 1980. But, I mean, it's a fun machine. I dig it. I would like one of these ones in my collection, too. Like these older ones. You know, with like just a flat layout, no ramps. Just classic drops, spinners, pops, you know. And the like 8-bit sounds that's on them. It's a very nice classic pinball field. I would definitely want one of these in my collection. But I think, so the one I have my eye on right now is Gottlieb's Gridiron, which is a football themed one that supports 2 players, which is actually like a sequel / remake of Gottlieb's, what do they call it? Pro Football, but that was only 1 player supported because it was like 1970s, I want to say. So the Pro Football version, so the Gridiron version is like, I think it's the exact same game, but it supports 2 players, and the art is different, but it's like the same layout, you know. And I saw one listed for sale nearby, but it was kind of pricey. It was like, I think because it was fully restored, like professionally restored, it's going for like $2,500. Mel's is the outlanes are only 5 feet wide. How back can they be? Yeah. 5 Canadian feet wide, right? Different scales. These outlanes, man. Killer. Oh, see? What the heck? Seems to be a common problem. But I mean, luckily, when Johnny popped in our stream on Monday while we were training on this, trying to figure out the game and come up with our strategy, he did mention that an average score, at least for him, is like 200, 300,000, 300,000 maybe. And when we were training, we were getting around like, it was all over the place. I mean, aside from the games that were just completely terrible and that were like under 100,000, we've been averaging like 300,000-400,000, and there were a couple games we got like almost 1 million. So, you know, there's potential for us, I think. And he mentioned something about the tic-tac-toes is being worth a lot, but I just can't figure that out. Like, maybe it's in the bonus? At least for me. So what I found out is, the strategy that seems to work for me on this is to simply just light the spinners with the saucer at the top, and then just rip the spinners for 1,000 a spin, you know? Because everything else is worth, like, what? The in lanes are worth 500 when lit. The out lanes are worth 1,000, but you don't go for the out lanes, you just drain that way. The drops can be worth 2,000 when lit, and I guess you gotta hit some of them in a row to light them in the first place. The captive ball probably does Oh, the captive ball looks like it multiplies the bonus, but it seems like a very risky shot. You know, you either hit it or you don't, and when you don't, you get nothing. Good day, sir. So, in conclusion, we're just ripping spinners, man. And there's nothing wrong with that, because ripping spinners is probably like one of the most fun things I liked about these older machines. There's something about these older spinners are like way better than the newer spinners, you know? They just like, they can spin forever. I mean, aside from Beatles, the new Beatles machine, which is like pretty much a reskin of Sea Witch, an old machine, like those spinners just keep going. Like even at the end of your ball, when you're in your bonus, it's like still spinning. It's like really loose. So if I were to design my own game, I would like just start there, you know? Just make the spinners loose. Make them fun. High scoring. So I appreciate the, what's it called? The new Avengers, the Hulk spinner mode, Gamma Ray, where it's like when you get in Gamma Ray, which is like a hurry up, so you have like a few seconds to rip it. But when you do, what the heck? When you do, each spin is worth more than the last one, so you just want to keep freaking wailing that thing, you know? But yeah, classic pinball, scores all over the place. Johnny made it sound complicated for the tic-tac-toe rules, yeah. Not like good spinner shot. New Beatles Ultimate Spinners, that's for sure. That's the gold standard for spinners, you know, I say. Beatles Gold. I know Mark P from Backhand Pinball Twitch, he loves spinners. That's his favorite pinball feature, so much that he has a tattoo on his tricep, which is pretty slick. Oh my goodness. I say for me, I love a good center post. You know, like one where there's a post, just to stand up in the middle of the drain, like between the flippers, because it'll give you a chance to save the ball, given that your nudging skills are good, right? And that's what I love about it. It's like, it's really rewarding to have a nice nudge save in the center post. And I love that feature so much that when I only had Monopoly as my first machine, it didn't have that feature. And I was so tempted to just like drill a hole and install one myself. But I ended up deciding against it because I was like asking, you know, other people who have owned and been around pinball machines longer than I have, like, should I do it? Is this a good idea? And they're like, well, is it draining down the middle a lot? I'm like, no, I just really like the feature. And they're like, yeah, you shouldn't drill a hole in something that didn't already have it. I was like, all right, fine. But eventually I got the Space Jam back there, and the Space Jam has a center post by default. So that I was able to get my fix that way, you know? Agreed on the good center post. Yeah, for sure. You feel like some games somehow make the center post totally unsatisfying. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's because it doesn't work well on every machine. It's like it has to be justified, you know? It has to be like a game that drains, the way it's laid out has to drain down the center, like straight down, and do it often enough where it justifies that it needs one. Space Jam definitely is that, because it has the pops in the middle, and then when you get out of that, it's like, when it comes out, it's just a straight middle canal. So it definitely saves the ball a lot, to make it fair. But also it depends on, you know, it depends on how deep it is, right? There's like some math, or some pinball science to it. It's like, how deep do you put the center post? Like close to the top or really low? That also can impact it. But before I had my Space Jam, I was coming up with a list of pinball machines that had center posts as like, to consider which one I would want to get, because I know I want one with a center post, but to determine which one I would want in my collection, right? But it just so happens that Space Jam was one of them, and it turned up on sale nearby, and it was cheap, so that's the one we got. You have Space Jam in your tourneys here. Everyone has feelings about it, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, every machine has its own charm, but I understand the pain points of Space Jam. The fact you can't stack modes, that's like a big thing. You have to like go each mode one by one, but you know, doesn't make it bad or good per se. It's all preference, but it's just And it's also how you strategize on it, right? At that point, you just kind of work with whatever the rules are. But you know, fun theme, very, very recognizable IP. People know Space Jam. People know Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's on the back glass like 3 times. It's like a close-up of his face. It's him doing a dunk, and like him doing another pose. And not only that, on the play field too, he's also on like every plastic. It's so funny. It's like, hey, we know what's gonna sell this machine. Just Michael Jordan, and lots of them, baby. Just stick his face all over it. But I'm hoping, so they're working on a new Space Jam movie, right? Well, they're supposed to, but, you know, with COVID, who knows if anything's on track anymore. And, oh god. And so, LeBron James, I think, is supposed to star in the Space Jam 2, but I'm hoping when that movie comes out, it's supposed to be in 2021 originally, but we'll see. I'm hoping when that movie comes out that it drives up the value of Space Jam merch, you know, including the pinball, so I'm gonna hold on to it a bit, see how that goes. That's the great thing about pinball, though. It, like, usually doesn't depreciate. Like, it keeps its value. Unless you're buying it new. If you're buying one brand new, it'll probably go down a bit, but not as much as, like, a car, you know. But if you have a used one that you bought at whatever the used price was, it usually retains that price, if not go up. Like, I got my Monopoly for $27.50, and that was considerably a little on the high end. Like, back then, that you can get those for like $2,500, between $2,500 and $3,000. So I got it right in the middle. But now I see them worth at least like $3,500. So it's a good investment, you know. And it's great. You can, if you get bored with it, you just trade your pinball for another one. If you know you don't have room to just keep it. But I think I like collecting these ones that I have so far. So you build kind of like what's it called? Sentimental value with them as you work on them. You put mods and everything. At least for me. So but people have their own motives. All right, what's going on? Do I have the Saturn flippers on it? I don't think so. What is that? You think the biggest problem with basketball was jacked up so the balls would get stuck up in the rail all the time? Oh, man, that stinks. Yeah, you kind of have to warp them a bit to make them work, I guess. And I have to look at it the next time we play it. Didn't pay attention to just how many Jordans there are. Yeah, this is a lot of Jordans. Let me look at it right now. Oh, see? There's like... So there's 3 in the back glass. There's 1 like on the center of the playfield art. There's 1 on each sling plastic. So that's 3, 6, and I think that's it. Not on the cabinet. Yeah, so there's yeah, so there's 3 Michael Jordans on the Translite back glass, I should say, and then there's 3 Michael Jordans on the playfield. So 6 prints of him in total, doing different poses. You feel like buying new is sort of risk since you're not sure people will continue liking after initial hype. Yeah, that's for sure. It's definitely risky to do that. So you know, you gotta really like it. At least you either have to really like the theme or the designer, right? Or features of the game that you see, and you definitely want to play it before you buy it. Well, that's kind of hypocritical of me to say because I bought it before I placed my order for my Avengers Premium before I got to play it, but after that I got to play the Pro and I really liked it, luckily. But I know that since it was Avengers themed and since Keith Elwin designed it, you know, I feel the risk is pretty low when you get it when you order a Keith Elwin pin. Almost said Steve Ritchie. Whoops. He's 3 for 3, man. Made that banger of an Iron Maiden, Jurassic Park, and now Avengers. I'm ready. So yeah, I placed my order like on September 11th, and I'm expecting it in 2021. So it's been a long wait. It's been like September, October, November, 3 months so far. I'm hoping I'll get it maybe like in Q1, so like February, you know. But paid for it, you know. I'm just waiting, and I ordered it through someone I trust, which is the important thing. If I ordered it through like a stranger vendor and they told me that, I would, you know, get a little sketched out. But luckily it's someone I trust, someone I know, someone local. I see him, you know, all the time, so I feel good about it. And he's gonna deliver and help set it up. So it's like the full, you know, full package. Worth the MSRP price I paid, $7,800. So you said the original flippers have the Sega Saturn branding on them. Oh. Yep. I do have those flippers. It's like a little circle and like a little wavy line, right, to look like Saturn. Yes. What's the street cred on those? I'm unfamiliar. I do have the original flippers though. Safe bet with designs behind it and Marvel. What time? What is time anymore? Yeah, what's time in space, man? Yeah, that's the Saturn. So is that like, do they not make those anymore? Because that was on the original run. Is that why you ask? Do they play any different than like if I needed to replace the flippers? Oh shit. How we doing on time? 2-minute warning? Okay. We try to get a semi-serious game in here. Just be kind of flipping, shooting the shit, but you know, that's what it's about, I think. I'm just streaming to be social since I can't go out and do that anymore. So appreciate all the chat action. You just always found it was strange branding choice. They seem like they're a specific shape. Maybe they're the same as other Sega games, though. Yeah, that's why I do it too. Absolutely. All right, looks like we're gonna try to connect with our old friend Johnny in about a minute. This is ball 3. Let me just find my shots. Get a little focus like it matters. It doesn't, but for the best entertainment value, I think, you know, we'll want to play well. Mainly for that, for just like content. We want to play well for content, not so much to win. We just want to have a good time. But a good time involves longer flips, I think. So, all right, let me do one last game, and then we'll give Johnny a call. Ring a ding ding. Let's see what we can put up if we actually try to focus. Okay, so again, oh my god, that's bad. Stupid, I can't save it. No nudging, man, no nudging. What can you do? Spinners are bust, man, spinners are bust. We're gonna get a lot of bust tonight. Ew. Okie dokie. Jeez. I nudged it like it mattered. Oh! That's not even like... not even English letters. Bot. We got... oh, 2 bots. Double bot. You know, I actually have not found a way to ban bots, but I guess I haven't banned anybody yet, so I guess I'll keep that streak alive. I mean, it's nothing harmful yet. But I guess eventually I should. Just nobody click on the link, okay? I think it's mainly security for you guys in chat. Nobody click on the link. It is not endorsed by this channel. I, Cret of Incredible Twitch, do not endorse wanting to be famous by clicking on those links. Being famous is overrated, guys. Don't do it. You don't want people up in your business anywhere, you know? Just enjoy your life. Have a good time with your friends and family and your fellow Twitch fan. How do we do? Decent? Oh, that is a terrible score, but you know what? Whatever. It's time to play. I say we get these bad games out, and then in our match, we'll get some real good games, okay? How about that? Now, oh, I need to get my headset. That's been charging over here. Because I forgot to charge it today. Alright, that's good now. Got my headset. Give Johnny a call. Pop in Discord real quick. Reported them at least. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate you. Thank you for modding for me. Okay. Johnny, where you at? New audio device detected. Don't switch. Hey, bud. Ready to try the Discord call? Question mark. I'm gonna have a stream on my phone since I can't have it on my TV or my iPad. We're running on bare minimum right now. All right, let me get his channel up, and then we're gonna hear him pretty soon through our audio too. But I just would like a visual too, you know. Oh yeah, so everyone else in chat, be sure to pull up johnnydemonicpdx Twitch stream along with this one, and then you can see us both duke it out in real time. There might be some delay, but you know, it is what it is. Let me just get this guy stream up. Okay, got to stream up. So I can at least...
Oh, here comes the big bonus too. I love that.
Oh, you just messaged.
Awesome. Okay, yeah, let's do this guy fall.
Oh, I didn't turn my headset on.
I'm doing this right.
Where's my mouse? What the heck?
Okay. Can you do that okay?
My mouse is missing.
Is that an aftermarket bolt or...
Where the frick's my mouse, man?
Okay, so that's an excellent question. So
I like really lost my mouse. Okay, this is awkward. Hold up. Who is calling my phone too?
Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Heck.
Oh my god. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, there we go.
Wow. All right. Very professional with the autofocus here. Anyway, yes. Very bookie. Excellent question.
That link to the factory default rules.
Hello?
Oh, hey, man.
Marco.
How's it going? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yep.
How's this?
Sweet. Yeah, totally.
I think I'm gonna turn this down a little bit.
My folks in chat, are you catching the voice, catching the call so far?
Yeah, I think I hear you in mine too. Excellent. Okay, so let me check on my end too. I'm running on bare minimum tech right now because my iPad started to crap out on Wednesday, and I dropped I dropped my webcam on Monday, and I can't pull up your stream on my TV tonight. So.
Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that.
Triple whammy, you know. But you know, we're keep the show must go on. We're gonna do what we can here. So give me a second. I'm gonna move a little slow, but I'm just going to pull up my stream on my phone so I can do an audio test real quick. Yeah. So normally when I have matches, I like to pull up whoever I'm playing stream on my TV, like to my left here, so that I can see both, right? But I'm gonna have to get creative today, but no problem.
Yeah.
How's it going over there on your end of the Twitch?
It's good. It's good. Put down a couple decent games. Put down some terrible games. I'm plunging out my current one. Yeah. How are things on your side? How's that virtual pin behaving?
Oh, it's all right. I mean, I think it's as brutal as it can be. So that's solid states, right?
Yeah. Man, I had something working on my stream a second ago, or like a second being 2 hours ago, where I was able to bring up your stuff on my end and throw it on my stream, but let's see, how do we do this? How do I bigify it? Oh, okay.
Oh, you did like a window capture or something?
Yeah. Let's see. Boom! I think the audio might be way out of sync, but I do have you kind of oddly interposed over my chat, but whatever. Let's just jump into this thing.
Okay, great. Well, my audio sounds good, so now I'm going to go back and pull up your stream on my phone so I can see you too. And then we can get cooking.
Cool. Yep, thanks everyone for swinging through.
Oh yeah, look at that. I'm on your chat.
Yeah, I do have my Discord audio just piped into the stream, so
and it sounds good. I can hear myself,
sweet.
and I can hear you on your stream, and same on mine. So, all right, audio check pass.
This is almost like that Portlandia episode when they're trying to like, one person has an MP3 and she's trying to give it to the dude, but they don't have the exact tech to kind of, so they're like, oh, I'll burn it to a CD and then print it out digitally and then fax it to you. Oh, I've got an old iPod, so I'll get the iPod, and they're just, it goes on and on and on as they just try to move one MP3 to another computer using every technology they could think of.
Tech life for sure.
Sweet, okay.
Yeah. Oh snap! Murder Mace, what's up? Good to see you. We Don't Know Games has been keeping company and keeping me company in my chat for the past few minutes, and I know he's one of your pals. So shout out to you from both channels. We Don't Know Games. My buddy Mason just popped in. You hear the one? Yeah, Mel, say hi. Mason. His name on Twitch is what was it? Fresh Generator. I don't know if he popped out. He was lurking earlier, but there you go.
Oh, okay. Right on.
Let's see. Oh, and one is I'm gonna mute mine since I'm coming through both. Yeah, for sure. Do what you gotta do. You don't need both of our audios up since both of our streams have both of our audios. So whatever you guys need to do. Okay? You good? Settled? Everyone's settled in? Got their popcorn? Whatever the hell? Dinner time? So, Johnny, what's up? How are you, buddy? How was your Thursday?
What's your format with this? Do you kind of like, both?
Yeah, so I mean, it's pretty chill. It's nothing. I mean, so because originally when I came up with this idea, it's just a way to, play
Sorry,
with.
folks, for blowing you away with my follow sound effect. Sorry, that totally blew your audio away for a second. Say again.
Oh yeah. So hey, what's up, Ross? I see you in chat. Yeah, everyone's here. Okay. Yeah. So it started out with I wanted to participate in the the ICR matches, the IFPA Challenge rankings, since there's no competitive pinball, and so I came up with this way to like, hey, I'll play with my friends in my virtual pinball, get my value out of it, since I only own 3 others. But then it turns out I can't report any match outcomes with virtual pinballs. So if you guys don't know, you cannot do that. However, you could play people on different machines, but that doesn't make sense to me. So anyway, whatever. So then, so we're just kind of doing it for fun. We're not going to log the score anywhere. We're just going to kick it. But in terms of matches we want to run, completely up to us. We make up the rules. This is our stream. We can do whatever we want, So...
Yes,
but what I have been, so there's like a series of different matches we could do. Obviously, there's the traditional, highest score after 3 balls. There's a fun one I've been enjoying the most, which is Price is Right rules. So like the first to get to a certain score without going over. There's like usually a race to multi-ball. Like you start at the same time first to get that wins that round, but there's no multi-ball on this one, obviously. It's like other races, like first to start a certain mode, first to do something. So that's pretty much been the staple options we've been running through. So yeah. And
cool.
I usually refer to the person I'm playing against because they actually own the machine, and I'm just I'm really the new guest, playing the away game here, because I only usually get to play it on the Monday to train and then Thursday night for the match. So. What I did is just find my shots and kind of get familiar with it. But so then I leave it to you. Johnny, what do you think makes sense for some matches aside from the obvious high scoring ones?
Why don't we just start basic?
Start there, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Do we both just start a game? If we're just doing high score out of a round. Do we both just start a game at the same time and
just
power through it?
Yeah, pretty much. And then just kind of describe what's happening, I guess. It's just better content that way, I guess. So, like, if you end a ball at a certain score, it's like, oh, I'm at, 100,000 after ball 1, and then just keep going.
Okay. Do you want to, switch off turns with balls so we're not, talking over each other? So, for example, we'll both start a game. You'll play ball 1. After you drain, I'll play my ball 1, and then we just alternate back and forth.
Like we're really playing together. Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Let's do that. I haven't done that yet, but that makes sense. I don't know why it took me this long to try that. You're the first person to come up with that good idea. All right. How about you go first? I need some film time to study. Take advantage of this. But anyone else who's in my chat, be sure to pull up Johnny Demonic PDX Twitch channel. He's also streaming right now, and he's playing the real table, and we're playing the virtual one, so you can get a slice of both. And he's about to start us off with ball 1. We'll watch them together.
Virtual tables are real. Kind of. Physically. I've never actually played one before. I would love to at some point, but it's fun watching you stream it. Okay, so here we go. Diving into 1980 Valley Mystic.
Ball 1. Johnny on the plate.
If I start cracking up and getting really quiet, I accidentally maxed out my Stream Elements events volume. It's like blaringly loud, and I can't hear you or hear anything when I get a follower sub or whatever. So, yeah, just be aware of that. Okay, that was a terrible ball. You're up.
Oh, what'd you finish on?
Even as we go. 49.50. That may have been the worst ball ever.
Remember when video games used to cost $49.50? Those were the days.
Yeah.
All right, I'm up. Ball 1. Score to beat, 49.50. Okay, bouncing around here. I still haven't been able to figure out the tic-tac-toe, honestly, so I've just been kind of doing the most basic strategy of trying to light the spinners and ripping it.
Yeah.
So right now I don't have the spinners lit, but I'm gonna try to get that back up there. Oh, there we go. Alright, the spinners are lit for 1,000 instead of the usual 10. And now we try to rip them. Rip them, baby! Nope. No! And I bricked it. Alright, I finished ball 1 at 22K.
Alright.
You're up, friend. Ball 2 on Johnny's side.
Okay. This is pretty interesting. I love being able to kind of interpose your stream on mine, but I did not think out the geometry very well, and I'm accidentally blocking you out, or like having it on a side where I can't see it very well. Let's try to go with that for now.
I'm gonna try to pull up your stream too on mine while you play your ball.
All right, streams on streams.
Streams on streams, baby. Alright, let's see.
Okay. Yeah, well, Incredible just mentioned, if you go for that center pyramid shot up there, it lights both of your spinners for 1,000 points. Typically, they're only 10 points, which is just crap. So even plunging into that is a great idea right off the bat. Crossing the streams. There you go. Okay, so knock both those down, and that advanced my bonus down here. Yeah, I just like going for drops right away. Oh my god! This is amazing!
What, the stream on stream?
Yes, this is full inception right here.
Oh baby. I'm gonna put you over here.
Okay, I'll relieve you guys of that for a second.
Alright.
So yeah, any 3 in a row, you know, horizontal, diagonal, vertical, we'll start advancing bonus for you. Man, a couple times now that the bottom left drop target just is ruining me. All right, yeah, my folks watching, are you pulling up both streams at once, or how are you?
Because you don't need to anymore.
Yeah.
Oh wait, this doesn't work. All right, I'm gonna do it like this.
I feel like you can listen to audio from just one of them because they should kind of be equivalent, right? And then you can just have both.
Yeah, you don't need both audio, guys.
Because
we took care of the audio for you. We at least did that.
There we go.
You can just watch on one now, even though it might be a little delayed. But we're taking turns on balls anyway, so you know it's not much to keep up with.
I am digging this format. This is fun.
There we go. All right, excellent. Streams on streams, baby. All right, crossing streams. That's right. We don't know. Okay, so you did your ball too. What'd you got at?
Yeah, I'm at 38,950. Oh,
38,950.
not my best work, but
okay.
Warming up.
All right, I am starting ball 2 at 22K, 22,260 to be exact. Here I go. Nothing but spinners. Oh my god. Oh shit. Okay. So Johnny, why don't you just run some tip tutorials for me since you know this game much better than I do. Aside from the spinners, what else should you be doing?
Yeah. Again.
Oh, I drained.
The drop targets are super risky, but that's really how you get into the giant points. It's a very big risk, big reward type game. Yeah, in tournament, I do think, trying to plunge into that saucer at the top right off the bat, lights those spinners, and if you keep, like the exact same thing you're doing is what I would do in a tournament. If you're trying to get a high score, you would want to go for these drops, and like I was saying before, it's kind of like, it's basically tic-tac-toe. Think of the triangles as X's and the eyeballs are all O's, and you're playing on both teams. You're trying to fill out all the triangles and all the eyeballs, and you just do that by virtue of knocking down drop targets. One of the most helpful things that's also very counterintuitive are these little, not inserts, but these little grid doohickeys right here.
Yeah.
They tell you what they do when you hit that drop target. So this one, it has a black square on the top left. Mm-hmm. So if you hit that, I have the triangle lit, so that will correspond with this triangle right here. So these are all kind of one-to-one. So this drop will give you that upper left guy. This will give you the middle left. So you can kind of see, if you fill out all these drops, it will complete the entire board, which is what you want. That's how you'll get big bonus. It gets weird if the triangle shuts off and an eyeball lights up, because that will start filling in eyeballs, and that's like a different layer to the card, basically. So you're kind of starting from scratch.
I see.
And then sometimes it will alternate back to the pyramid, and you can keep going where you left off there.
And I noticed it alternates from the pops and the slings. Is that right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Each pop and sling hit. Okay. And is it only those, or anything else alternates those?
I think it's just the pops and slings. And a fun thing, well, I guess I don't know how a virtual pin works, but I'm guessing you can see the entire back box on yours.
Yeah.
There is a pyramid in the back part that will light up if the pyramids are selected. And if it switches the eye will light up.
I never
So that's kind of
noticed
interesting to pay attention to as well.
Okay.
Hollywood Squares, Bird Bookie, I love it. Whoopi Goldberg, hell yes.
Circle gets the square. Okay, I'm gonna pay attention to that, see if it works. I don't have it captured well on my stream, but I will let you guys know.
The art on this game is freaking awesome too. The backlash is kind of a mirror with the art printed on top of it, so it looks really, really cool.
Nice.
On my side, it looks green because I wish this was my arcade in the background, but this is actually a green screen. Hey, you want to see a magic trick? Oh, where'd the pinball go? That's terrible.
What's happening? What's so green over there?
Distorting space-time. But yeah, on my backbox camera, it's kind of tinted funny because of that. But anyway, yeah, the art on this is just so much fun. And on the backlash, you've got like Houdini and I don't know, all kinds of classic editions. Probably Alexis just rattled off a whole bunch of them. Like,
yeah,
I know Houdini and Satan, and that's about it.
That's it. That's all you need to know. They run this, man. Illuminati founders.
Yeah.
Houdini and Satan. David Blaine is the next coming,
There you go.
Alright, so Johnny's playing his ball 3 right now of our first game, and he finally just drained. Let's see what he finishes with.
That bonus racking up, though, is everything on this game.
Yeah, he finished at 90,000, and now his bonus got him to 219, it looks like. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
yep.
Well, I have 70, and my strategy of going for the spinners will not get me that big of a bonus unless I start clearing some grids. So let's see if I get those by accident. That's the best way to drain. That's it for me. Alright, 90,000 to start. Where's my whiteboard? So I keep track of these. For funsies. We could also just have a marathon and just keep going, just keep running matches. Like just high score match. Since, you know,
Rapid fire.
yeah, since the rules aren't very deep on this particular one, so we could just have like best of 1,000 games or something something more reasonable.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep a tally mark here. AK and JD. Alright. I got 90K. You got what?
219.
219.
900.
Okay. We're gonna do what's it called? 3 significant figures? What was the term back then?
Getting scientific.
Yeah.
It's 219900.
All right, I'm gonna put 219K. We're gonna just take the
All right.
the K, you know.
There we go.
I mean, you still beat me by a lot, but yeah. All right, that's what we'll do. Okay.
I don't. On this one, my scores are very bipolar. It's either like I have a pretty decent one, which that score was okay for me, or it's just like dive bomb, and I'll make maybe 10,000 points or something. Folks who've been watching me since I got on, you know what I'm talking about.
This guy knows what I'm talking about. All right, that was a good warm up first one. Want to run another one? I'll go first this time, I guess.
Yeah, kick it off.
Okay. Game 2, ball 1. All right. I'm gonna, you know what? This is the best time for me to learn your tic-tac-toe strategy. So I'm gonna try that, and you can coach me. Oh God! What happened, Johnny? You were supposed to coach me out of the drain. You failed me. Now I drain. I'm just kidding.
Ooh, yeah. I've got like a 3. Like the audio is a few seconds ahead. So
Oh, no worries.
You say that, and I'm watching. Like, oh, where does it go? The outlanes on this are deadly. So.
Yeah, no problem. I was just teasing. Okay, I finished at 13K. Show me what you got. I'm just gonna learn by watching you.
The tricky part is kind of knowing kind of the physics on how the game has aged and what you can kind of get away with and what you can't. Like on a virtual pin, you know, it plays like it's brand new out of the box, but this game has all kinds of little warpy stuff, and you can kind of use that a little bit to your advantage, because I know in the back of my head this area is really worn down and there's a bunch of friction on it, so I can kind of, you know, shoot center things like that and get away with it. But if it was a brand new game out the box, it would behave totally different. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I did that to myself. Plus, you know, I'm doing all these little nudges and things like that. In this game, which I don't know how that works on a virtual pin. Like, is there a sensor where you can kind of jam it around and get away with stuff like that, or is it pretty?
The thing is,
digital?
This is built for that. That's kind of like that was the mod on this, but it doesn't work on all of the tables. I think it has to be coded. I mean, and I'm sure there's a way I can do it. I just have not gotten in there yet to really figure it out. But at least for this one right now, it does not have that sensitivity.
Okay.
But it's not even that reliable on the ones that I find that does have it. It's like when I would press my flipper, it also, some tables, they have the, what's it called, analog. When you hit the flipper, you'll get the click. It actually does that. And I think...
Oh, they have like an actual solenoid there?
Yeah, and I think that like registers that as a potential nudge. So like on the ones that have that enabled, when I flip, even when I hit my flipper, the ball would like jump like crazy. It's like, no, that's not what I was trying to do. So it kind of makes it unplayable. But I feel like I just need to adjust the sensitivity.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway. How are we doing? I think I'm starting to lag a bit. Maybe it'll stabilize. Alright, how'd you do?
27,420.
27,420. After ball 1. Okay, great. Alright, I have half that. 13. Here we go. So how do the bonuses work exactly? Is it with each completed tic-tac-toe line, or with the complete grid?
Any tic-tac-toe line will advance. You see the angel at the very bottom that has all those 9,000s?
Yeah.
Anytime you complete a tic-tac-toe in any direction, it will advance that 9,000 at the bottom. That's where the big points are, but it's also the most risky because you have to go for those drop targets.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Okay, yeah. And so now, so my back glass does light the eye right now, which I can see on the playfield. So
now any of those drop targets will start lighting the eyes on your grid.
And right now it looks like I have none of them lit. So I'm just gonna go for drops. How about that? Unless I start to notice that it's the triangle that I really want. And oh shit! I got betrayed by the spinners, my old faithfuls. All right, I finished ball 2.
Oh, that was rude.
At 50K. That'll get me a Tesla. You're up.
Speaking of reality, how'd your Thanksgiving go? I feel like I haven't seen you on stream since then.
Yeah, for sure. It was good. I mean, normally I go to my in-laws, and it would be them and my mother-in-law's siblings and their family, pretty much. But this year we just did immediate family, so it's just my wife's parents and my wife's siblings. So kept it smaller. It was still about a dozen people, and they're only a town. They're only a town over, so it wasn't a far travel at all. So that was nice.
Gotcha.
Yeah. What about you?
I stayed at home, and my girlfriend and I made our favorite casseroles, and that was pretty much it. Yeah, she made this amazing scalloped potatoes recipe.
Love scallops.
From her grandma, I think. Yeah, it was fantastic. And then I made green bean casserole, and it was kind of a disaster. So we just did that and watched movies and hung out and stuff. So.
Okay.
Yep.
Right on. Sounds like a good time. Do you normally travel in previous years?
Yeah, actually, her family is based in Southern California, so yeah, we'd either go down there or my family lives like 20 minutes away, so we'd visit them too or do something like that. So yeah.
Hold on. Let me just check my stream because I feel like I may be lagging because I pulled up your stream. Let me just make sure. 1 second.
Yeah, folks on my end, is the audio coming through okay? I know there's a pretty significant lag between what you're seeing on his end versus his audio, but that's my fault. I probably it's baby's first time doing this situation, which is really fun. I've enjoyed this a lot. It almost feels like a live podcast or something.
Yeah, it's nice. Okay, yeah, I think my stream looks okay. My OBS is just showing a lot of red numbers, which freaks me out, but I guess it's fine. Alright, I'm going to pull you back up here. There you go. Okay, as we were. Alright, so you did ball 2? What'd you get at? You got 60K?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, let me get you situated back here. Oh my goodness, please. Yeah, again, super wacky on my end because my iPad and TV's not working today, so I'm watching you on my phone. Alright, great. Okay, so Johnny's got, what did I say? 60K after ball 2, and I have 50K, not too far off. Let me try to set the bar. Whoa, I almost got punished there for taking my hand off the flippers. Okay, so right now I got the eye, and it looks like I just need the middle left, and that would complete a line. Yes! Nailed it. Okay, and now let's do some middle action. Oops, totally missed. Woo! Jeez. You know, the slings are another level of scary when you can't nudge.
Yeah.
It's nightmarish, nightmare fuel, you know?
Yeah, it is crazy watching the ball
Oh god!
fly
Okay.
around the game because
Yeah, it's
online
wild.
it does not get going that fast.
Yes, it's wild over here. At least I racked up some tic-tac-toe lines. Oh, okay, now I understand it. You're right. It does. For
Okay,
each,
that's
like,
really good. You made it up to 27, so
Yeah.
that's all. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, for
Why are you
each-
asking me for help?
Well, I now I understand. So for each tic-tac-toe, it advances that 9 multiple bonus on the
Yep.
bottom there. Okay, I didn't get that before. All right, now I understand.
It's kind of hard to explain, but once that light bulb goes on, then you
Yeah.
you get it, and then you can start making those big
Yeah.
points. So now, if I were in your position, or maybe next time around, if you get into that situation, I would start going for that captive ball or the kind of next to the right spinner over there.
Yeah, the
I would
mystical
start
power
going for
shot.
that ball, and so you see up there it says 2x, 3x, 4x. That will start multiplying, the 27 or whatever you had down on the angel.
Oh, I see.
So if you make it up to, you can make it all the way to 72,000 on the angel, and then you can 4 times it
and then multiply.
by way of hitting that marble at the top. So that's how you really start getting into
Interesting.
high scores.
That reminds me. This reminds me of the weakest link. That multiplication. Did you know that
Yeah.
show is back?
What? Really?
Yeah, that show is back, and it's hosted by Jane Lynch now. I think her name is.
Oh, okay.
Sue Sylvester from Glee, as I know her as. I think her name is Jane Lynch. Yeah. But okay, right on. So all right, that's how that captive ball works. Okay, that's good to know. Okay,
Yeah.
so I finished up at 177, and you're starting at
going in.
60. Yeah, all right.
Nah.
Let's see it.
You got me on that one.
Yes!
Nice game.
Finally, did something.
So that was 88,000 on my side.
Oh, it's like it flip-flopped. 88, and I got 177. All right, good.
The pinball tables have turned.
1-1, baby. There's the score
Yep.
recap for the folks counting at home. All right, let's keep this party going. Why don't we just keep like running games? Because I don't think there's anything to like really race for, right? So
Yep.
let's just make this like straight up head-to-head duels, just gentlemen's battle. We'll
Ready
just-
to duel.
Oh shit! I put 2 players by accident. Like you were really here. I felt your presence. It was like,
Oh.
oh, how do I get out of here? Oh shit. All right. Why don't you go first while I reset this?
All right. Okay. Awesome. All right.
All right, talk me
I figured
through.
out how to do hotkeys, so I can just magically do all this kind of cool stuff.
Oh, switch the
Whoa,
scene?
How's that happening?
You fancy.
Okay.
I need to
Ball
add more
1.
credits.
Fresh new start. Yeah, there's a lot of subtle nudging to do on this game, which
Oh, totally. Yeah. There's been so many moments where I'm like, if I just touched it a little bit, that would have helped it in.
so I just advanced my bonus to the first 9,000 by way of doing a diagonal triangle right there. So
Okay.
I was kind of on accident, but you can see I hit this first drop, which lit the bottom left.
Mm-hmm.
I hit the center one, which lit the center triangle, and then I hit the top right, which lit that one. But like I was telling you before, a handful of these lights are burned out, so you kind of got to keep in the back of your head what ones you've collected, because in the next ball you can't see what's lit up.
Oh, are there lights
anyway.
under? Are there lights under that grid in front of the drops?
Yep.
Oh, I can't tell that from mine.
Oh, under these guys? No, I wish there were, because that'd be
Oh.
really cool.
Yeah, that would be sick, and it'd just turn on based on
That could be.
which one you're on.
You could probably mod that somehow.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, you should do it.
That
Then
could be really
you'll-
cool.
You'll have the sweetest mystic in the game.
Oh, that was.
How'd you do,
Back to
ball
you.
one? What'd you
So
get?
when you Bad. 25,000.
25K. Okay, that's not so bad. We've gone 49.50 before. Remember? What were you saying?
Yeah. So when you want to restart a game on that, do you have to like reboot the table, or how does that work?
I just have to exit out of this table into the Visual Pinball X program where I can select tables and then just come back in.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Luckily, I don't have to like completely turn the whole thing off and on. That would take a long time.
Yeah.
All right.
So under the hood, it's basically a PC running VPX.
Yeah, essentially.
I know nothing about this stuff, so it's really interesting to kind of learn the nuts and bolts.
Yeah, I can definitely show you after this game. It's pretty much a PC, like you said, with 3 screens. You know, the playfield screen, the DMD screen, if there would be one, and then the back glass screen. So right now it's just the back glass and the playfield that's lit. The DMD is not. So see, normally I have this camera here, pointed down here at the DMD screen and zoomed out, so it would be at a better angle. Still a little angled, but better angle than this, what I have to do right now.
Yeah.
Just to get so, yeah. Oh, all right.
Right on.
That'll refocus.
Yeah, it's funny. Wild Dog Arcade, they've got a decent rack of IRL games, but they also have a virtual pin like this. And they do stuff like what you're doing, like they'll point an actual camera at the virtual pin sometimes, and it's really confusing because sometimes it looks like an actual pinball machine.
Oh yeah.
Just by way of it, just the way it looks on the screen.
Yeah, he has a really nice quality one. I think he may have it in like 4K, which I do not, so that's why his looks like a lot more realistic. I think mine is the standard 1080p, so I don't get that realism. Like, so, you know, my playfield display here, it has the instruction card on the bottom left, but it's not very legible.
Oh,
like on Monday, I tried to read it, and I just like got a headache, and so I looked up the card, and then I just put it on stream.
Oh, gotcha.
But that's I bet on the 4K you can it's actually legible, you know, like it's like you're looking at a real thing. So that's the difference there in quality. Oh shit. Okay. Felt like I did some things. All right, 53K for me.
Oh, like I was saying, what I'm seeing on I was watching the actual video feed, and I'm like, okay, as the ball's flying around, oh, there it goes.
Yeah, all good.
Oh, what are you at?
53K.
Oh, I guess I can see it, 53. Okay.
There we go. I try to get back to autofocus. Yeah, it's a bad angle, but 53K. When my Avengers Premium comes in, I do plan to try to get it set up so that I can like game capture the LCD screen, you know, so it's not it's not so angled like it is, like I have it in my current ones. Step it up a little.
Yeah, you can do like that HDMI feed. I don't know if you have like HDMI capture cards on your setup, but
I do.
There's a way to kind of do I think it's just called direct capture or something.
Okay, yeah, I've seen some articles. I just haven't looked at it yet because I don't have any of the newer, you know, machines that can do it yet. But when I get that new one, I'll definitely check it out. Right now, I have the game capture for my playfield.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah. So that's why the downside is you can't see my hands when I try to point at anything, right?
Oh, yeah.
But it is a much better quality than when I did have an overhead cam for this in the very beginning when I tried to stream my virtual pin.
Yeah.
I actually in the beginning I tried to hook up the game capture to the DMD part, but it turns out that part is not really a full-on screen that you can just HDMI through. It's like, I don't know what it is exactly. It's like some other flat display. So it was like I either capture the back glass or the playfield, and you know, most of the time the back glass doesn't do anything. So so that's how I ended up doing capture for the playfield, and then this webcam pointing at the score.
Yeah.
How'd you do?
What am I at? 80,000.
80,000 after. Who went first that time? You did. After ball 2? Okay. I have 53. Here we go. Ball 2. Coming up. Now that I understand the bonus and the multipliers, I'm going to try to go for that when it makes sense to do so. Okay. Assess the situation. We got pyramids lit, and we want the upper left or the bottom right or the middle. Either one will make a tic-tac-toe. Why don't we try for the middle and miss?
I do like going for that middle one right off the bat because, you know, IRL tic-tac-toe when you were a kid, you'd always go for the center box right away. Because that would open up all the possibilities.
Yeah.
But, of course, it's also the most dangerous shot in this game because if you hit it too dead on, it's going to bounce right down the middle. So.
Yeah, but I'm not too afraid of straight drops. You know, I'm the type of player that when he steps up to an attack from Mars, I just go for the saucer shot all day.
Yeah.
Whereas everyone else,
you know, if you're playing tournament, that's what a lot of people do.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen people mainly go for like the multi-ball, but I find that when I get to the multi-ball, I usually drain quickly. So it's just, I guess it's just my play style. So I'm like, screw it. Yeah. I'm just gonna get better at the saucer shot, and so it's more about where you put your time in that you get better at it. So for me, it was like, I'm just gonna keep practicing that, and then I found a way to be more consistent at it.
Yeah.
But it does not.
Did you score an extra ball? I thought I saw that light.
No, it says ball 3 on mine. So
Okay.
I don't think so. But yeah,
all right.
Good call.
Because that, I don't know if it's turned on mine because I don't think I've ever gotten an extra ball in this game before.
Oh really? I've gotten it like maybe once or twice on this, but I don't know how, or I don't realize it unless I look up at the ball and play.
Oh man, yeah, I deserve that. I hit that center target. I just told you to go for it, but I hit it.
Well, I was going for that too. The difference was I missed, so I stayed alive longer, prolonging the death.
So I'm barely ahead of you at this point. I think you could technically just plunge and walk away, and the bonus would beat me.
Oh, interesting.
But tear it up, get a high score.
So what is this 10,000 that's lit on the bottom left here? Under my left flipper.
Good question. Oh, you know what? If you complete all the stars on the game, so in the
the rollovers?
The left. Yeah. So there are 4 of them across the game. There are 2 in the upper playfield by the pyramid eye, and then there's 1 in the inlane on the left upper side, and then 1 on the right, inlane. And if you complete all of those, it will advance that guy down there. So that will light to 10,000. Complete it again, that's extra ball. Complete it again, that's special.
Do you know how much the special is worth?
That's just a free credit.
Oh, okay.
Or a free game, yeah.
Back in the day, specials were credits. That makes sense. Okay. 10,000. So, since I have 10,000 lit, does that carry per ball too? So, like at the end of each bonus, I'll get 10,000?
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't really go for the stars. They kind of just happen when they happen.
Well, this is the start of my ball 3, and it's already lit, so that leads me to believe that I got it at ball 2. But I'm not sure. I have to rewatch the bot. Anyway.
I do have the instruction card that I can see IRL.
Oh, good. Yeah. All right. How about you check that out? Let me know.
If I had glasses.
Oh, yeah. You might need that.
Okay.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. But anyway, okay. I'm heading to my ball 3 then. Did you just do ball 2 or 3?
I'm done. That was my ball 3. So.
Okay. What'd you get?
115.
Okay, I have 105. I'm gonna play this.
I think you got this though.
Let me get my play time in on this table since that was a graceful drain, so totally on purpose. Oh, 119, close one. Well, thanks for that 10K. Yeah, I just needed 5 and I got 9. All right. Very good. Close one, though.
That was, 119, 115.
119, 115. Nice. Hey, these are like really close, man. See?
Yeah.
So here's what I'm thinking. Why don't we just like run a bunch of games, and then at the end, I'll just add up the totals, and then that'll keep it kind of a mystery until the end to see who had the higher total.
Oh, okay.
Good way to do it, right? Nick?
Why not?
Okay, let's do it. Let's keep it going. Who went first that time? You did, so I'll go first this time.
Take it away now.
Alrighty. Okay, so I understand the spinner, I understand the drop, and that multiplier, and
I think you got it all down.
that's all there is to it, huh? Okay. Look at me, I'm a wizard now. Where's my owl? Oh shit, okay. You know, even the greatest wizards fall. So, 27K to start for me.
Ooh, yeah, that right outline though. Yeah, like I said before, the video is like 5 seconds behind the audio, so I hear that. I hear the drain sound effect, and then I'm watching.
Oh, what device are you watching my stream on? Your computer?
Yes. So yeah, I stream from like a full desktop PC, and then in OBS you can add like a browser link. If you use Stream Elements, it's the same kind of element that you add in OBS. You can just add an element called browser and paste a URL into it, and it will just render it on top of your OBS view. So definitely it's kind of slow, but that's how I'm imposing it on my side.
Yeah. You know, it's all about how you market it. Yeah, call it a replay cam. There you go. Totally on purpose. Because when I did my GoPro...
that was rough.
What happened?
I completed a row like within the first 5 seconds of the ball and a bonus multiplier, but insta drain.
Oh, man.
All right.
Insta sad. Okay.
Insta drain. Insta sad, yeah.
All right. Where were you at? 26? After ball one? All right, very close.
We're kind of like neck and neck, but you're just slightly ahead.
Keeping it competitive.
Every time.
Yeah, it's gonna be a close. It's gonna be a close sum at the end. All of our matches. I mean, like the first two were pretty much opposites of each other. So.
Yeah.
And then this last game was really close, and then this one is pretty close so far.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm getting feel
Underground. Over on my side. How you doing? We're doing a face-off. I've got Incredible over here on his virtual pin playing Mystic, and I'm playing my IRL copy over here. And we're trying to superimpose each other's streams.
Streams on streams, baby.
It's been interesting. I obviously have audio sync issues, but still good times.
Still a good time, baby.
Cool idea. Yep.
Oh, God.
It's this dude's idea. He's a badass.
I'm trying. I just want to play with my friends, that's all, really. This is the way to do it, you know?
Oh, you got that multiplier.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I got my 9, I see, which means I completed one row, right? Is that what that works? Alright, now I got my eyes. I'm gonna get the middle.
So you got a horizontal of the pyramids in the middle.
I'm getting better at reading when I'll drain too. Usually whenever it tips off the top of the sling, that'll go to the outlane for sure.
So did that give you extra ball just now? Or was that the next one to line up?
No, it says ball in play 3, and I think I just played my second ball, right? Yeah, so it did
wow,
not.
that was a fantastic ball.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I learned from the best. You know, you told me to go for drops the other day. I didn't believe you because I didn't understand it. But tonight, I finally clicked. You know, really.
That's the interesting thing about learning this game. You know, right off the bat, you start playing it, and you're like, "Wow, this game is just hard." Like the layout can be pretty mean when it's in the lower play field. And then you realize, oh, okay, if I shoot the pyramid, it lights my spinners up, and I could just go spinners all day.
Yeah.
Why though? And then you start learning the grid, and then that gets you obsessed with the grid.
Yeah.
And then that starts punishing you. So
it really is so much more fun. It's much more fun now that I understand the grid. which I totally ignored all of Monday's stream, and I just went for spinners.
Oh, really?
Because I didn't know any better. And I know you popped in and you tried to share some tips, but it was, you had some things to do.
It's a difficult game to explain to people, you know.
Yeah.
But again, like I always say, once that light bulb goes on, you know, you start kicking some butt at it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. How'd you do? Finish your ball?
66K. Yeah, you're up.
Okay. Starting ball 3 at 205. Thanks to my bonuses. And the bonus carries ball to ball, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, man. Escalates quickly.
So yeah, you don't want to tilt.
Well, lucky for you, I can't nudge at all, so definitely not a problem. Okay, I finished. I'm locked in at 241.
Got some work to do here.
Rack up that bonus.
But sometimes you get into these interesting sort of jams, you know, where it's like, okay, I have a decent amount of my tic-tac-toe ready to go. Do I go for those multipliers, or do I keep going for my
decision making.
my grid down here, you know?
I like it. I like that it forces you to make a decision.
Yeah. There we go. Nailed that last one. That could have been bad.
Oh, shit.
All right, so now I'm doing I need a lot of points to catch up to you.
What's your strategy? Rack up the bonus?
Yeah. So I'm trying to get the ball on the left flipper. Ah! So I was going to go for that captive ball and try to get those multipliers out. Touche. Great work.
Oh, you ended? My stream is also delayed when I'm watching you.
Oh, really?
There it is.
Yeah, I was at 115. I think that was that the exact score I got on the last game or the last round?
Yeah, you did get 115 last round.
At least I'm consistent.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Calculated.
Cool.
Right. So that one helped me take a little bit of a lead there, 241 to 115. But we still got some games to run. All right.
Great. Should I kick it off?
Yeah, go for it. We're 4 games in. It's game 5. Also, normally so the reason why I stream on Monday and Thursday nights is just to kind of kill time until football starts, the NFL. And that usually starts at 8.
So is this last round for you then?
No. But my point is tonight's game actually was postponed, so there's no game tonight, so we can keep going. But
it's rock and roll.
I'll just log off when I get tired or hungry.
Yeah.
So we could probably get another solid half hour or so. So let's do it.
Sweet.
Keep cranking these games out now that we know what we're doing.
I feel like I've got your audio a little quiet on my side. You a little. Okay.
Test.
Yeah, underground. Would you ever do something like this? Or like anybody in chat. If you want to do something like this, definitely hit up Incredible. He's a rad dude.
That's me.
I'm just inviting everybody over to your house digitally.
Here's his address. Just say hi,
Slow down.
But I mean, God. It's just a concept. So you guys can totally do the same thing with your friends. I mean, we're doing it pretty basic. So we just have our own respective streams, and then you really just need to get on a Discord audio call with each other, or any sort of audio call, and then you just talk it out.
I would really love to. The pops on my copy of this game will sometimes just go for sure. Man, I think I could have saved that too. And it's pretty funny because sometimes the ball will just go nuts right there, and you can almost just step back and watch it for a minute. Great. All right. Okay, I don't feel too bad about that. About that ball.
All right.
Cool.
What?
You're up. I'm at 114K.
114 to start. Very nice. That's
Yeah.
already your average in the last two. Oh, he's coming back with a vengeance. Okay. Trying to close
That's
that
the plan.
gap. I like it. The thirst. The competitive spirit is here. Let's do it. Everyone's warmed up now.
The pinball thirst is real.
Yeah. Did you get some new games recently? Other than the last time I knew, you had only the 3 Frontier, Future Spa, and Mystic. Did you get something else?
Yeah, I've got Cheetah now, which is really fun. It's a Stern game from 1980, and it's still like any game in this garage. I need to put some more work into it, but this one is in really good shape. It does have an upper flipper that's broken, so that's kind of a bummer. But
In fact, I didn't even know, like, 1980 they had an upper flipper then.
yeah,
That's cool.
yeah.
What's the game again?
But it's called Cheetah.
Cheetah. Okay.
Yeah, by Stern Electronics. It's a blast. It is so much fun. But once I get that flipper fixed up, I have streamed it a couple times on my little lunchtime streams.
Okay.
Which-
Yeah, I'll check it out.
You're probably not even awake by then.
Oh yeah, because you're in a different time zone, right? Are you 3 hours behind me?
Yeah, you're 3 hours ahead of me.
So it's 5 where you are?
Yep.
Okay. So are you not working
Might be my
remotely?
camera.
Or you have your own schedule?
I am working remotely, but I'll take a lunch break and just boot up whatever stream setup I have at the time, and then do that for like 45 minutes, an hour, or something like that. But yeah, I stream that Cheetah a little bit, but the more you play it, the more addictive it gets. Rules-wise, it's a little more complex than this one, but it's also easier to learn, But anyway, yeah, you'll see more of that, and then
Okay.
you rattle off the other 3 I've got. I did have a Jurassic Park Pro in here for a minute, but it was funny. My following just they asked me specifically to not stream that game.
Oh, why not?
I'm like, why? And apparently, so many people are streaming it on Twitch. They're just bored of seeing it, and they want to see some oddball stuff that you don't see typically
Wait,
on
Cheetah?
Twitch. Yeah, Cheetah.
Oh, a lot of people are streaming Cheetah? Interesting.
No, Jurassic Park. I
Oh.
had Jurassic Park, and they're
Oh,
like,
okay.
no, don't do that.
Yeah, the
So,
Twitch market can be totally saturated with a certain game, especially when there's like, I understand there was like some challenge going on with some qualifying with Jurassic Park, right? That's probably why everyone was streaming it, who had it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
I don't know exactly what that was about, but that's what I heard.
I can't hit this captive ball for the life of me, which is the only thing I need on the game right now.
So I mean, I'm waiting for my Avengers Premium, and I'm hoping people aren't sick of
Yeah,
it by the time I
dude.
get it.
I didn't realize you had ordered one of those until I saw your About Me the other day.
Yeah,
I was
good.
like,
All right.
reading your stuff on there and saw that, and I was like,
Cool. Yeah, thanks. Good to know that the content I put there gets read. But yeah, so that's my my most recent pinball milestone, I guess, is ordering it. So now I'm just waiting for it. That's my first new unbox, so
yeah.
it's exciting. I'll probably stream the unboxing whenever that happens.
Oh, that's a lot of fun. That's
Make a fun night out of it.
it. There goes my pop
Jeez,
buffer again.
is that your ball search or? There's no ball search on this, right? That's just that's just your bumper.
This is the only thing I am trying to hit, and I've tried it like 10 times now, and I cannot do it. There we go. There's one.
I love how the back glass light switches in the crystal ball when those bumpers go off. That's a cool effect.
Yeah. There we go. That's 3x.
Ooh, big multiply.
Oh, wow. I think I've seen that same thing happen to you a few times.
I'm about to see it in like
Here comes this bonus, though.
4 seconds.
I love that. 281 for me.
Oh, yep, the slings into the out lane. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm delayed, so I'm just gonna see your bonus rack up right now. Oh my God, there it goes. Okay. All right,
But
281.
you know,
Okay.
that's the main contrast between the strategy of just going for those lit spinners versus
Oh, definitely.
going for the grid and the multipliers.
Yeah, it totally makes a lot of sense. Okay, so it looks like I have 36,000 in my bonus. So I think at this point I want to prioritize the captive ball and just multiply that
Do
baby.
the exact same thing.
Oh yeah, satisfying click noise too on this virtual. Click. Oh, shit.
There you go.
Oh, come on.
Pew, pew.
Okay. Oh shit. Oh come on, the sling into the outline every time. Oh yeah, rack it up, rack it up, rack it up. Ooh. Oh, baby.
All right, here comes.
347.
Jeez.
Hey, Mel is back in chat. What's up? Mason, are you still here? Mel, Mason was here earlier. He wanted to say hi to you. Mason, if you're still here lurking, give him a shot. Alright, ball 3 for... Who went first this time? You?
Yeah, I'm up. So.
Okay.
No, did you just play your ball 3?
I just played my ball 2 unless I got an extra.
Oh man, brutal.
Hey,
Okay.
what is this? Is there a playfield multiplier on this? I just noticed above the right sling it says 2 times when lit, 3 times when lit, 4 times when lit.
You distracted me.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's all good. Where are you pointing at? Like to the right of the grid over there?
Why don't you finish your ball? I'll ask you when it's my ball.
I did.
Oh. Try to be courteous. Okay. What'd you finish on?
352.
Ooh, I got 347.
Yeah.
This is a big head-to-head right here. We're
Killed.
heating up. Yeah, I was asking about the above the right sling. It says 2 times when lit, 3 times when lit, 4 times when lit. Is that the playfield
Oh yeah.
multiplier?
Okay. No, that is just the same thing as the. It's redundant with the captive ball.
Oh, okay.
So you'll see when you shoot the captive ball, it will just light those up too. They're synonymous.
All right, that's cool. Good, because the captive ball lights are kind of... The contrast isn't very good on mine, so I can't really tell what it's at, but down here, I can see it more obviously. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna prioritize that multiplier then, since I have 36,000. Uh-oh. Oh boy. We're floating around. Slings scare me. Oh.
Boop, 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 boop.
That's good. Oh, come on.
Yeah, if I so well, I'll wait till your game, but I'm just thinking to myself, if I owned a
Oh, shit.
tab,
Yeah.
someone wants to add some, analog components to it, like the flipper, like the clickety flippers and everything.
Yeah.
Did you score extra ball or something?
Yeah, this time I did. It says shoot again, but I'm gonna log it here since that was my 3rd ball. I got 436.
352 on my side.
Ooh, baby. We're getting up
At
there
least our
now.
scores are climbing.
Yeah, this is good. This is good stuff. There it is, folks. Game 5. 436 or 352. We're gonna take a total at the end. Oh, Mel, yeah, since you're back and new. These were our first 4 games. Pretty close actually. So, the head-to-heads don't really matter because we're just gonna do a total at the end. I think it's more fun that way. All right, let me just plunge out of this extra ball. Oh, that's a good plunge. That plunge lasted longer than some balls.
Yeah. Yeah, it is pretty cool. Who was that who was talking to me yesterday? they were talking about like all these different types of tournaments you can do, and there's one called pin golf where there's scores that are kind of like pars.
Oh yeah.
Like different score levels. You know, I think that is pretty interesting. And then the Swiss style, which is like kind of hard to explain, but you kind of play a handful of rounds against different people, and based on if you got first, second, third, or fourth in that particular pinball machine match, you collect points based on that. So like first player gets 9 points, second place gets 7 points, third gets 5 points, loser gets 1 point, and then you play a whole bunch of games like that, and you tally up all these kind of winnings that you get across all kinds of different games, and then that's how you score the tournament. So that's kind of fun too.
Yeah, that's the
Swiss
method.
style, I think it's called.
Yeah, that's the method. That's the format I'm used to when I used to go play on location pinball tournaments. Sometimes we would just run like as many rounds as we can until a certain time, and then the scoring is pretty much like that. It's like it varies, but most of the time it's like 4 to a group, right? So it'd be like 10, 6, 4, 2, and then you just keep doing rounds until a certain time, and then you take the top 30, 16 or whatever, and then you do playoffs, knockouts. So that's what I'm familiar with too. Do you do any competitive pinball around where you are? I used to be a captain of a league back when bars were open and stuff. I did that for 2 or 3 years, and that was a lot of fun. Oh, very cool.
But yeah, of course, everything's shut down. So
yeah, I'm actually fairly new to the competitive pinball scene. I just got into it like maybe 2 or 3 years ago. I went to my first Pintask. Oh yeah, you've read my page, so you know that's pretty much my whole story. So like I started. It was a Facebook ad that got me actually, and then so I went to check it out, and that's how that's how I met competitive players, and I learned that there was more to pinball than just flailing around. And there's actually stuff you go for, so that's how I got really into it after that. And then I've only done New England Pinball League for like 4 seasons before COVID struck, and I won first place in C Division 1 of the seasons. It was 2 seasons ago, the last one where we had a finals. But yeah, so it was a good run.
Yeah, right on.
Definitely miss it. Flailing with style is right, Mel. He's gonna play some Destiny 2, and I'll be your background. All right, yeah, I'll definitely try to give you some good background content while you play. Enjoy, man. Thank you for lurking. What are we doing? This is a new game? We wrapped up the last one, right?
Yes.
Big one.
I only have 2 credits left.
I got 21. I loaded mine.
Oh man.
Oh, but
money bags over here.
Loaded it mid game. Is it max of 25 for you too?
I can look. Let's see. Going full old school here. I need keys to open the game up and everything.
Yeah, I have that too. Simulates a real pinball cabinet over here.
No, mine maxes out at 40. I know Frontier is like that too.
Yeah, mine's 25. I don't know. I never like messed with the settings, so I just got it how I got it.
All right, you're up.
Me first. Okay. Here we go. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. No flip drain. I got 5,000. 5,000, Bob.
I'm doing a bad job. I don't know if you have my stream up, but I have 2 different views, and one has your render on it, and I try to bring it up, but every time you're up, but anyway.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't play long enough for that to matter. Yeah. That's my fault. That's on me. I'll take that.
I just figured out how to do hotkeys on my stream.
Oh, so you're fancy.
Sorry, folks, for me spazzing all over the place. Yeah, typically I have to just take my mouse and click around and then try to, set up what I'm trying to do. But yeah, I found out about that, and there's actually a piece of hardware you can buy on Amazon, and it's this little box, about the size of a smartphone or something, and it has a whole bunch of illuminated keys. and you could set them to be different colors, and then you could just poke it, and it will kind of direct your scenes in your streaming software, which is kind of neat. I'm like, that's pretty cool. It was like $150 though. I was like, really? For a glorified keyboard?
Yeah, spend money to not make money.
Yeah. Jostled the game around a little bit and got away with it, so that's always good. Yeah, a couple of my... Oh, I gotta say that too. Yeah, one of my first streams with this game, I actually opened it up and I dialed in the tilt knob because it was letting me throw the game around a lot without tilting, and I think that I like nudging is definitely not cheating, but if it's so insensitive on the hardware that you can just throw the game back and forth without it punishing you, that's kind of on the other extreme where it's like the game shouldn't allow you to do that. It should punish you for being a crazy person, you know? So this setup was letting me do that. I'm like, that's not cool. So on the stream I go and I open it up and I adjust the piece of hardware, and then I did it like I overcorrected it, and so you would just bump the game and it would just tilt and throw your bonus away, and I opened it up and adjusted it again and went back and forth. It was pretty hilarious, but anyways.
That'll teach you to tinker.
The tinker.
Oh, camera went out. Hold on, I miss. Coming back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. My camera goes out every 30 minutes. Okay. 5,000. All 2. Let's do better than that. At least we get to flip this.
Yeah, you turned into the Milky Way for a second.
Yep, by default. That's me. Floating through space. Ah, man! The slings every time. Slinging out. Alright, well, I was able to add 20,000 more on top of my 5,000 there.
Yeah, it's crazy how fast the ball gets going on your virtual version of the game.
Yeah, luckily this is 60 FPS, I think. Able to keep up a little bit.
So do you have a list of like the hardware and software that you use? Like, do you paste that in the About Me section? Because that's how I put together kind of my shopping list.
Oh,
when I first started streaming.
I do not actually...
I need to do that for mine, though.
You mean like for... Are you talking about the specs of my virtual pin or my computer?
Yeah, there are folks like Anonymous and like a handful of folks who just post an entire list of like, oh, I use the Sony CX405 and the Logitech C9, you know, that...
For the streaming rig? For the streaming rig you're talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I could do that, but I feel like my setup is kind of janky. Like, I'm just using stuff I already had. So it's nothing impressive that I would, like, you know, really recommend to other people. So that's kind of why I don't. So, you know, as you can see, my player cam, I'm using my old DSLR that I bought before I studied abroad back in 2012. And it's a Canon Rebel T3i. But it's so old that I was trying to... So it has an issue where it turns off every 30 minutes, right? And I found out that's because that's what DSLRs do, and if not, it would be classified as a camcorder. So for whatever reason, Canon did that. And so I try to find a way around it, and I found out Canon did release a firmware for their DSLRs so that you can use it as a webcam, and it was like a new thing earlier this year because, you know, pandemic, people need webcams to work and stuff, so they were trying to help that way. But my model is so old that the firmware didn't apply to this one. It was only like T5i and up, and I have a T3i. So I couldn't, so I couldn't update that, and so that's why I still have to deal with the 30-minute thing. But I mean, it's not so bad. I just have to click it back on, wake it up. So that's what I use for my player cam, and I have it on 1920 pixels at 30 FPS, and my other option is 1080 pixels at 60 FPS. So I do this because it's clear and you don't need to see me in 60 FPS. It's fine. I'm not moving that fast. And your pinball skills are rising. and And then for this thing right here, for my score, I'm using a Razer Kiyo webcam. It actually has a ring light that you can like turn on by just turning it, but I don't think you can really tell right there. Oops. And back when I was looking at it on Amazon, it was like inflated. The price was inflated. It was like $200-300, right? And then, but I did more research, and I actually found like the last one at a GameStop in Rhode Island, which is the next state down from me. And so I took an hour drive to go get it from there, and I got it for like $90. So that was the MSRP. So I used that. So I bought that actually this year because I knew I needed another camera for this. Because before that, I was just using my computer webcam, which is I have a Lenovo IdeaPad Z710, and I got this a long time ago too. I got this like back in maybe like 2014, so like 6 years ago. But thank goodness it's still running well. So I use that, and then I use a game capture card for my virtual display here, which I'm borrowing from my friend, which is also an old model. So, you know, again, I'm just taking like bits and pieces from wherever I can and putting it together.
I did the exact same thing like this last summer, you know, when I first got started. I literally was using, you know, the webcam built into a laptop, and I was running everything off this crappy old Dell laptop, and it would just crash or like do insane stuff, and half my streams I would just have to call it quits.
Right.
But you know, you got to start somewhere, and that's how you learn. So
yeah, it's a lot of trial and error.
Your setup is definitely light years ahead of what I had, and what I have right now still isn't the latest and greatest by any means. Like I have my desktop kind of flopped over on its side because my cable to one of the cameras isn't long enough. And it's on a bar stool. You know,
it's just
like
running on its
thing,
side.
it would all just fall over. So
that's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, but also I have
DIY.
I have my DSLR on a tripod, right, that I got way back when I got it. I have my Blue Yeti mic, which I bought a few years ago for when I was doing Hearthstone streaming at first. I have this on a mic stand.
Man. I played that game when it came out.
Oh, really? Yeah. So I've been playing it here and there lately, but, you know, not a lot. And then... yeah, so this is on a mic stand, that's on a tripod, and my computer is on like this wheelie bed cart that I bought because back at my old apartment, I like to put it on that so I can swing it over my bed and I can sit in my bed and use it kind of like a hospital. It's kind of like a hospital cart, you know, hospital cart bed that you swing over. So that's what I have my computer on, so I can swing it around.
A gurney.
Yeah. So I mean, you probably seen my whole setup back, when I did the tech stream, right? Because I had the GoPro I borrowed from my cousin, and yeah. So, anyway, all right, ball 3. We're still in the game, so let me. Is it my turn?
Oh yeah, pinball.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, you're up.
Okay, ball 3, 25K. Yeah, that's right, Mel. Fail on the 2012 hardware. Still working, you know. People are none the wiser other than the shutting off every 30 minutes. Making it work. So that's why my plan is, you know, when I get the Avengers pinball, I plan to improve my, improve my setup to keep up with as new as my machine is.
Yeah.
I'm really just waiting for like Christmas and the holidays to be over to see what people actually got me first, and then I'm gonna buy everything else I actually want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give people a chance.
Lucky. I don't have a family.
What are you talking about? I'm right here, man.
I always forget. Yeah.
Pinball fam.
Yeah, that would be a fun thing, like a pinball Twitch family secret Santa.
Oh, dude, you're right. That's a good idea. You're onto something.
There we go. Yeah.
But then we'd have to be comfortable sharing our address with like people over the internet.
Right.
Everybody get a PO box right now, and then we'll make this happen.
Yeah.
A safe area.
Good point.
Mail it to the house next to yours, and then just pay attention to the mail, and then go take it.
But yeah, man, like the thing that really turned me off with getting a 60 FPS camera, you have to buy the capture card too, which is like $170 at least for my desktop. Like I buy the actual card that you install into the PC, not like the USB one.
Oh wow!
So I don't.
Fancy. It's real commitment.
I don't know if that's more or less expensive, but that's what I'm stuck with. So that's what I had to buy.
I see.
Anyway.
Yeah.
An impressive 132K.
Well,
What were both of our high scores of the day, by the way? I feel like you put down a really badass game.
Yeah, let me well, this is this right here is my worst game of the day. It's 78K, and what did you get?
132.
132. Nice. You're starting to close the gap a bit. Here you go. Here's a recap. So my best game so far was 436, and yours was the same round at 352.
Oh.
Yeah. So this one you got 50K more than me, so that helped close the gap too. But the biggest difference was around when I had 241, you had 115.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not over. We can run a couple more.
It's not over till it's over.
Yeah, let's run 2 more. We did 4, and then we did 6. Let's do 8 rounds. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rock and roll.
All right. I think you go first. This one. Yeah.
Oh. I don't know if you have my chat up, but EXO says, just make an Amazon wish list and people can buy you stuff anonymously without knowing your shipping address.
Oh snap! That's
Thank you, Jeff.
That's
Bezos.
revolutionary.
Take
yeah.
our money.
Thanks, EXO. That's interesting. That makes sense though. Smart on Amazon to allow that to happen.
We could do that.
It's like ship to that user. I know, like I know big time, streamers and YouTubers have like an Amazon wish list so that people can buy it to their PO box and then they like unbox it on stream. But we're not quite at that level of clout yet. But we're getting there.
Yet.
Not yet. Dream big. Keep at it,
That could be fun though. We could have a Pinball Family Discord and then we'd link
Totally.
our wish. How could we do that? We'd figure it out.
We
it's
could figure it
technically
out
possible
together.
somehow.
Yeah.
All right, here I go.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's
Game 7
magic
starts
happen.
now with Johnny. What's up, Say It Ain't Joe? I see you, baby. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. It's been a while. How are you? You have a good Thanksgiving? Say hi to my best friend from high school there, Fresh Generator, Mel. He moved away from me. He lives in Canada now. Trying to keep in touch. Pretty much my brother from another mother. He officiated my wedding, actually. He married us. It's in photos and everything.
Hello, mother brother. Welcome to the Magician's Duel.
Don't you know, Potter? At first in a duel, we bow. I said bow.
Boop, 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 boop. All right, 56K. That just happened.
Mel says, feel like sometime my mom prefers you as a son. Yeah, we got that sibling rivalry going. Like real brothers. You did your first ball?
Yep.
What'd you get?
56K. Call that a modem. You're too young to know what that is.
56K. I know that. Down, down. I was there at the birth of the internet. I always got yelled at for tying up the phone line.
dawn of time. Yeah.
Always got in trouble for tying up the phone line. Well, I drained quickly. I got 1,500. Which is the amount of money you start in Monopoly.
What, the game, the pinball machine, or the actual game?
Both.
Really?
Yeah, the pinball machine starts you at 1,500 as a reference to the real game. You start with 1,500.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
That's Pat Lawler though. Like that's his attention to detail.
Yeah, it's
that's
a fun.
what makes games like Twilight Zone. Well, the entire discography, Iconography. I think
Yeah.
it sounds wrong.
Pinball theming, you know, deserves a lot of respect
Yeah.
when it's done right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Joe said he used to pick up the phone to kick his sister offline. That's right. That's doing your duty as a brother.
First tilt of the evening, folks. Whew.
A brother's
Gonna
duty
get
is to
disqualified.
annoy their sister, and you did that right. I'm proud of you, Joe. Vice versa. What happened, Johnny? Bad ball 2 there?
Tilt, my man.
Oh boy, I cannot relate. What'd you get though?
64.
64.
Call that Nintendo.
Oh, there you
You're
go.
too young for that.
All right, this is the round of making number references. Okay, let's see what I get next. You know, actually, Nintendo 64 was the only. It's like one of the only Nintendo consoles I didn't own. Cause my first.
Really?
Yeah, my first Nintendo console was a Super Nintendo, and it's mainly because my family was like too frugal to get me a game console. I was an only child too, so you know they never could justify that purchase. And then, but one day, like it was my. Oh my god, I'm gonna drain. Oh, I didn't drain. Okay, great. One day, it was. I think it was like I was in kindergarten and. My birthday, one of my friends from kindergarten, her family bought me a Super Nintendo, and I was mind blown because I didn't expect like I would ever get a game console, let alone from someone else, not my family, you know.
Oh yeah.
But it's because I was in a bilingual class, and you know, I'm Cambodian, and Cambodians are like, you know, pretty tight, whether you're blood or not. So anyway, so that was my first console. It came with Killer Instinct, and I remember playing like. The rest of my
right on.
The rest of my birthday party was just playing that with my friends that were there. It was like the best birthday gift. But I finished ball 2 with 120. But anyway, after that, so like since I didn't buy that and I was, you know, growing up, nobody got me the N64, nor could I afford it myself. But then when I started to be able to save up my own money, I bought myself a GameCube since it was like $100, right? So it was like
right on.
the most affordable. But then after that, I bought like every Nintendo game console since. So I got the Wii,
Okay.
I got the Wii U, I got the Switch. Yeah, so that's my origin story of Nintendo
There you
nerdness
go.
and how
Awesome.
I skipped the N64.
Yeah. There's still time.
Yeah, right.
You can borrow my Atomic Orange one.
Oh, thanks. But actually,
That will be my Secret Santa for you.
oh yeah, let's do
Forget
that.
that.
Don't buy each other gifts. Just give something you have that the other person doesn't have yet, right?
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, Joe says
Yeah.
SNES is the GOAT. I still have my SNES too. It's set up in my bedroom. It still works. The only thing is, you know, that was before memory cards, right? And so your save file is on the cartridge, but some of my cartridges has an issue with like every once in a while, like the save file would delete, like it wouldn't keep, and so that's been frustrating. I mean, I've been enjoying emulators on the Switch, and I bought the controllers that are like the old ones.
Yeah.
How'd you do,
Yeah.
Johnny?
Terrible. 97K.
Oh, all right. Well, I got 120.
Outlanes be thirsty.
Outlanes be thirsty. I'm just gonna try to rack up my points just in case you decide to really whip my ass on the last game. Gotta set the bar here. He's holding back, folks. Just waiting for the last game. He's gonna pull all the stops.
Abracadabra. That was stupid.
Oh, we should have been wearing white gloves for this stream.
Oh,
In
good
hindsight.
point, good point.
Because I just saw the white
We'll
gloves.
do it again. We'll bust out the
Yeah.
magician hats and you know, all
Yeah,
the good
we'll
stuff.
cosplay next time. That'll be the second season. All right, so I got. Oh wow, I got a big bonus. 207. 207. What'd you get?
Nice. 97.
97. All right, pretty close. We got the sevens.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a leak real quick. You
Sure.
entertain the fam. I'll be right
All
back.
right, we'll do, and then we'll play our last game.
Oh dear God, that's a loud trumpet.
How y'all doing, chat? I see Joe and Mel in mine. Take a peek at Johnny's. Keep you guys entertained since you can hear my voice over there too. So, what's up? Don't leave just yet. He's just taking a little trip to the little boy's room. He'll be right back before you know it. Or you guys can take this time to do the same. You know? Why don't we all just step away? Have a little piddle break together. That sounded wrong. Disregard that. Delete that. Anyway, anyone else own a Mystic? Or is it just Johnny over here? I don't even own one. I'm playing on a virtual right now. Keeping it digital. Digital, get down. Here, how about some game background music for you guys? Like it's a rap beat. Oh, I was saying earlier, like in the beginning of my stream, like I don't think anyone has done the gimmick of taking old pinball background music such as this and turning it into like a beat that you rap over, right? Like I feel like that would be that could build a following. A bunch of pin nerds and hip hop enthusiasts, right? That'd be dope. Yeah, Fresh Generator is with me. Ding, ding. Flipping my flippers. Skipping these drainers. Knock down the drops. Hit on the pops. Sitting in the saucer. Looking for another. Hey! Off the dome, baby. How's that? There you go. There's your first what's it called? Octave? No, that's not the right word. First refrain. You can steal it. Free content. I do it for the memes. I don't do it for profit. Memes and lulz, baby. That's what I'm about. I hear Johnny coming back. Stepping in the scene. Looking real mean. Cleared out his bladder. Checking on his spleen. Hey.
Bop, 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 bop. That was good timing.
There you go. I was just freestyling over the beat for you.
Oh yes, I'm sorry for just blowing out your audio with the cha-cha.
I didn't hear anything. No, so you're good.
Cool. Okay, last match of the evening.
Last
I feel
match.
like you've thoroughly curb stomped me. I think I had 2 wins, but there's no way I can possibly win the evening. But
Yeah.
I can. Oh no! If I score like 9,999,999
Yeah.
points, I could get the popular vote, so to speak.
Lucky for you, we go by popular vote and not electoral tonight. Here's a recap for the folks at home keeping track. You know what?
Sure.
Since this is the last game, why don't I add it up now, and then we'll know exactly the difference that we need.
All right.
Okay, let me bust out my calculator here. I honestly should have been doing that while you were in the bathroom, but now I'm gonna do it now. Okay. All right, I'm gonna read it off. Okay, first I'm gonna do my score. I got 90k plus 177 plus 119 plus 241 plus 436.
Am I supposed to be typing this into my calculator?
Plus, no, I'm reading it as I'm doing it on mine. 436 plus 78 plus
123 plus 25.
207. All right, I got one. This is times 1,000, so I got a total of 1,348,000. All right, and then Johnny's got. Okay, clear. He's got 219 plus 88 plus 115 plus 115 plus
Those 2 games,
352.
the exact same score.
Yeah, back to back. You're very consistent, I'll give you that. Plus
Consistently a
132
loser.
plus 97. Oh, it's not too far off, man. I mean, so you got 1 million. Oh, pen's running out of ink here. 1,118,000. So that's a difference of, let me do this, minus 1,348.
Okay, I could still win the popular vote.
There's a difference of, here you go, ready? Here's the total out of 7 games. I got 1,348,000, and Johnny's got 1,000,000. Oh, what does that say? 1,118,000. So that's a difference of 230,000. That's actually a beatable score. 230. Like
I demand a recount.
Difference-wise. Too late. You missed your date. You forfeited the recount when you stepped away to go to the bathroom.
It's rigged. Somebody smudged the whiteboard.
Stop the count. Stop the count.
Yes.
All right, dude. 230K.
Okay.
I'm leading by 230K. This is the last game. You just need to beat me by that, okay? Here, why don't we do it this way? Why don't I play my game fully, and then we add it up, and then you play your game fully, so you know exactly what you're striving for.
Okay.
How's that?
All right, let's go.
All right, last game of the night. I'm leading by 230K, and I'm gonna play my full game. Here we go. Ready? Ball 1. Turn this game volume up. Oh yeah, right in the saucer. Pow, right in the saucer.
It's really funny to like hear the audio of that digitally versus the old school copy.
Oh shoot. Oh my goodness, that was gracious, thank you. You know what? I'm gonna do my spinner strategy. We're gonna do a classic classic strategy versus strategy. I'm gonna do my spinner, and you can do your grid, and then we'll see.
Okay.
This is it for this is good content for folks at home wanting to know what the better strategy is. Here we go. But to be fair, the whole night I was adapting to Johnny's strategy of the tic-tac-toe to get the high score that I did. So credit is given where credit is due. And obviously I'm hitting the drops by accident here. I'm really just going for the spinners. Okay.
You're gonna go for the spinner strategy, but end up completing the grid on accident.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes for me. When I played Wild Dog Arcade on Indiana Jones in our matchup, I was going for something else and accidentally getting the other. Oh wait, no, sorry, I'm thinking of Metallica with Brian O'Neill. I was going for something else, and I ended up hitting all the other things that I wasn't aiming for to have like the best Grand Champ score on it I ever had. But the funniest part about that match, that particular game, was that we weren't playing for Grand Champ score. We were playing as a race to start multi-ball, and I had already lost that.
Oh.
So it didn't even matter. But it was good content. But anyway, ball 1 is in, 85K, 240. Here goes ball 2. Spinners or bust, baby.
You got your guy on the way or what? No, we're having a live tournament. Shy Jeffrey is here, folks.
Hello, Jeffrey.
Oh. Yeah, it's on Mystic.
Oh my god, I just drained again. Alright, this is
Interference.
Ooh, this is bonus. Didn't even try for those. Alright. Starting ball 3 at 181,900. Again, coming into this, I was leading by 230K. So at the moment, well, I'm gonna say it at the end. Don't jinx anything. I'm still going for the and I drained. All right, that was a quick one. Yeah, that's a decent score though. It's 200. All right, here's my final. 241K.
So I would need 470 to be in ballpark, right?
471. Yes. Alright. Check it out. Okay. Here's what Johnny needs. With my last 241k score, adding to my 230k lead, Johnny needs 471k. A score of at least 471k to win. And actually, I think that's pretty achievable for you. What's your best score on this?
So that's 470,000 spins.
If that was straight
my
up.
personal best, it's that basically.
Oh, well, there you go. Let's see it. Step up, buddy.
All right, buckle in.
You're about to get a new personal best right now on stream when it matters the most. Let's see it. Showtime, baby. Love the hype.
Yo, I'm. Okay, trap down left flipper. I like to go for the right drops. Nailed it. Still, those are all offset. So there's eyeballs and triangles kind of interspersed. That was not a tilt somehow.
Nice, nice.
So that's eyes on drop. So if I hit this, no, that's a bad choice. Let's go for these again. Fail. Collected some spins though. 470 spins. We can do this.
470. Get it. Rip it.
So again, I would like these two drops because that would complete a row of the eyeballs.
Oh, camera went out for the last time. Coming back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ah! Brutal outlane.
Was that the first ball?
Uh-huh.
What are we at?
61.
Oh. That means you need 410.
I think we're getting close.
He's building it up. He's building it up, progressing. Oh, you know you don't have... You're not just doing spinners, right?
No.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, no, that would take all night.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
I do a good job.
I just want to make sure you didn't think you had to do spinners too. No, we're doing.
No, this is just poor shooting.
Okay. Because if you were,
Literally
you're killing it.
So, logically, I should go for this drop to light the center, but I'm too terrified to do it from the left flipper. So on left flipper, I'm just going for the right side drops. There we go.
He's cooking.
Okay.
Fire's raging.
So eyeball is lit. Again, I should just keep going for those. That's one of them. Nailed it. So you can tell the drums started picking up. Just doing that for a breather.
Oh man.
Ooh, that could have been real bad.
Ooh.
No, now.
I'm also watching everything delayed.
Okay.
Ooh.
So
Oh.
eyeballs are lit. Okay, so this is, I have to go for this center shot.
Oh baby, here it is. We've come full circle. Survive.
Oh, that was a tilt. Oh god.
You tilted?
Yeah.
Oh, the bonus!
But that was, yeah. Oh, the bonus.
Oh no. What are you at then?
Hell. 145 right now. Yeah.
145. Okay, you need to get another 3.
All right. That was it, folks.
That's it?
Yes.
What was that last ball? What
193
happened?
Total. I don't know. Terribleness.
193. Okay. Da 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 da. Final results.
All right.
Wait. Oh, I have to
Yeah, you
add-
put in 241, so you're at like 155.
Oh yeah, there. Yeah, I didn't. This is the first 7, and then if you add the last one, so I have about 1.589 million, and you got
Yeah.
1 point like 311.
That,
There you go.
Too bad.
Yeah, that's not bad at all, right?
Wait, what's the wins tally? I think I only took like 3 out of 8.
Oh, yeah. You wanna look at that? Here, if we're looking at straight head-to-head matchups, so let me circle the wins. It'll be easier to look at. Okay, so you got this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Oh yeah, so here it is. This is popular vote versus electoral college right here.
It's a
So
good
I-
analogy.
So I won the popular vote matchup, and this is the electoral college one. All right, ready?
What was it? 2-6 or 3-5? Or yeah, 3-5.
6-2. 6-2
Okay,
electoral
I'll
college.
take it.
6-2 electoral college, and I won the popular vote. Nice. There you go.
Wonderful match, sir.
Your new
Touche,
pinball president.
and-
Correct. Hey man, but it was a great match. It was a lot of fun. Thank you for coordinating this with me, and
hell
maybe
yes,
we
dude.
get another one popping in
Anytime.
the new year. We'll work that out
Yeah.
next season. I kind of want to make this like a seasonal thing. So
Mm-hmm.
this was like a good match 9 for me, and we have 2 more left. Next week, I am hoping to play against the cephalopod in Whitewater, but he's still restoring it, and he sounds like he's working on some issues. So if he gets that fixed in time, we'll be playing him next Thursday, and then Monday night we'll be training on the Whitewater on this virtual pin since we don't own it. And then the week after that, I'm planning to close out the matchup season and the year with Space Jam pin, which is the first match we did, and it will be our last one to bring it full circle with our old friend Ross at the Cosmic Cottage Arcade.
Very cool.
And then that'll bring
Y'all
us
get
to
that, folks.
yeah, that'll bring us to Christmas week and New Year's week, where we'll do something else for funsies. And then that's the year, everybody. This is a good one. Thank you for being here
Wonderful.
for it. Johnny, are you gonna keep streaming? If you are, I'll raid you. If not, I'll find someone else to raid.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably stay on, another hour or so, just because it
Okay.
took an hour to set all that stuff
Yeah,
up.
might as well, if you're
And
not
I
doing
want to
anything.
keep jamming a little bit more.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank
Yes.
you very much, sir. That was a lot of fun. We should definitely do it again
Yeah,
in the coming year.
thanks, man. Absolutely.
Congrats on your presidential win.
Oh, thank you.
I'll
Thank
evacuate my garage ASAP and
This is old election rules. So the loser becomes VP. So you're my VP.
okay. Oh yeah, I'll take that.
It's the,
All right.
the original election rules, right?
Right.
I learned that from
Okay, man.
Hamilton. All right, dude. I'm gonna end the call. I'll say bye to my chat, and then we'll set up to raid you, and then keep the party going. Although
Sweet. I appreciate that very much.
you'll probably have the same viewers since they're probably watching both anyway. But
Right.
either way, it's about the gesture.
Cool. All
All
right.
right.
Sounds good, brother.
All right.
See you next time.
Mr. VP. Take care. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And call. There we go. Another successful fun stream. We got 2 left in the season, folks, so stay tuned in the coming weeks. But for now, we're going to wrap up. Thank you, everybody who came in chat and hung out with us and chatted. Mel, I see you. Some Joe. We got some Mason love. We even got Wild Dog for a little bit. We even got We Don't Know Games. It's a good time. Sorry if I missed anybody. Anybody lurking, shout out to you guys. So now, let's set up for our raid to Johnny's channel. We'll all go there together, okay? Keep the party going. If you haven't had enough Mystic. Although this time, you'll get to see the real machine, because we've been playing the, the virtual one. Let me give you guys some reality action. Whoops, I searched demonic. It's Johnny Demonic. Oh, damn it. 1 second. Yeah, we can get some background music to play me out. Dun, 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 dun. Let's raid. You out for some dinner? All right, Mel. Good to see you, bud. You enjoy. Me too. I'm gonna go upstairs and eat. It's late. It's 9 o'clock for me now. GG. GG. Time to raid for whoever's still left. Let's get on over there. Johnny Demonic. There he is. Okay. Alright, so hope to see you guys next week. Monday night, okay? Same time. 6 to 8 Eastern. And then Thursday night for the match. You know the drill. Alright. Take care, you guys. Be good to each other. Peace out.
Well, that's all, folks. That's my line. Step aside, babe. Let a star do this. That's all! That's all, folks!
Can I go home now?